Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hello. How are we tonight? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Every freaking time. Hey, welcome back to J is for Justice. My name is Jay, and tonight we're going to be watching some interrogation of Sarah Boone. Thank you all for joining. I know there's a lot going on in the true crime world. I get it. There's all kinds of stuff going on. We had Chad Daybell, Chad's chin. I don't think you guys have any sound. Let me fix that. So yeah, from what I hear, Sarah Boone is a real piece of work. I've seen her being questioned in the parking lot, and I laughed my ass off. So what's up? What's up, everybody? Sarah and the 7 lawyers. Oh my God, that's a good one, Clinker. So good to see Clinker in chat.
Going to the Clinker, the big house.
Oh, we got Tracy V. Once we get started on the video, I will start pinning some comments. Thank you for being here. All right, let's do a quick recap. I know, Amy, it's really hard. And how are you, Amy Darcy? Let me get my glasses on. My glasses. So let me give you a little recap of the Sarah Boone case before we begin. My glasses are jacked. Welcome. All right, here is your brief synopsis of the Sarah Boone case. On February the 25th of 2022, Boone, then 42, was arrested by Orange County deputies after detectives said 42-year-old Jorge Torres Jr. died after being zipped into a suitcase and left inside for hours. The incident happened at the couple's Winter Park, Florida home near Aloma Avenue and Goldenrod Road. So I see you guys are all saying she is such a piece of work. I saw them in the condo parking lot. These are driving me nuts. Yeah, after that, I haven't watched anything more than that either. Oops-a-la-la. Welcome, new subscribers. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch the actual Suitcase video. So this was a drunken, and I don't know if there's any other substances involved, but definitely a drunken game of hide and seek. Like, go ahead and get in there, and I'll come find you. Here's 2 minutes. And this is a little graphic because he is asking for her to get out, and he's asking for help. So It's about 2 minutes long. We're going to watch Sarah Boone after she locked Jorge in the suitcase.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
You.
Sarah.
You.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Sarah. I can't breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah.
She's wasted.
Sarah. Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
That's on you.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
It's on you.
Sarah.
Real or ransom. I want to get video for it extra. Because I got this.
Sarah.
Real or ransom.
Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
Oh. That's what I feel like when you drink on me.
Sarah.
You.
Breathe, Sarah.
Yeah. You should probably shut the up.
Sarah.
And once investigators found that video, the whole nature.
Wow. So do you guys think she started off being playful and then was like drunk and passed out? Because that's what she said. She said she got drunk, or she was drunk, and then she passed out while he was in it. Do you guys believe her? Yes or no? I'm going to put a poll up. Because I want to know if you guys believe that, because she sounds pretty hammered. I'm not saying she's not crazy, but what do you guys believe? Because she's kind of giggling like, oh, that's on you. But then it almost feels like her energy changes. And then she almost like enjoys what she's doing to him. Like at first she's kind of giggling and it almost seems like she's playing back. But then she gets like this weird, like serious, enjoying it. She enjoyed it. She could have continued drinking. That's a good point. I mean, I'm not saying she's not a kook, but she does sound extremely, extremely drunk. He really caused his, I don't think he caused his own death, but I just feel like at first maybe she didn't plan on being such a weirdo. Were they on any kind of drugs? Do you guys know if there was drugs mixed with the alcohol? Yes, she has. She started thinking about, she goes, that's how it feels when you cheat on me. So it's almost like she started to enjoy him being in that position. Ugh. Okay, let's move on to the interrogation. Now, mind you, she is on her 7th lawyer now. Yeah, 911. That's what I was wondering. I heard the same thing, that she had, basically blacked out. All right, here we go. The lady that questions her is wearing flats. I did notice that much.
The green chair that doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask you about these whenever we have a moment.
Sure. So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And since I'm talking about the incident, we just have to do it, just like we did yesterday.
Protocol?
Just like we did yesterday. Remember I read you the rights? Your rights? Yeah. So it's the exact same thing, but since I'm asking you follow-up questions, I need to read them to you, okay?
Sure.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for you before questioning without charge. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So this morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So I want. So he's got scratch marks to his back.
I know what that's from.
Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising. Like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a
swollen.
hand on him.
Okay.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike,
Okay.
so I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the
Okay.
hall tree, so
Okay. Okay.
I don't-
What about the scratches? Because
Sex.
there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on the back of his neck, kind of going, but it's going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from.
And they're all recent. They occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago, or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mhm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. Nonetheless, I've had my son over at the house, too, so...
Well, your son was there when? When was he last there?
Oh, gosh.
From my
week?
understanding, he was there last Tuesday.
I don't know if it was Tuesday, but yes, he was there last week, so...
Well, we're talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
We're just talking about what occurred Sunday. Because, like I said, the injuries they occurred within that time period.
So you're talking about day before yesterday?
Sunday leading into Monday. You called us yesterday at 1, but the incident, you guys were painting and stuff the night prior.
Correct.
So we're talking about Sunday and then
That's
into
why
Monday.
I'm thoroughly confused, because we had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally
That's how it all
paint,
begins.
do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising.
Is that from the stairs?
On his head and his skull,
I have no idea.
as if something hit him.
I
Considered
have not
blunt force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
Then how would you get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
I have no idea, and I don't want to seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day. We've had good days lately, even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general and ex-wives and everything. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
said
even
the
know.
last physical was probably, you said, I think, a month ago? Where you got the injury, right? You said that was a
I'll
month
say
ago?
a few weeks, give or take, yeah.
A few weeks. That was the last, like, physical altercation between the two of you? Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
What?
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like,
Good.
since the last time he got out of jail, like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes and seeing his probation officer, who's amazing. So,
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
the probation officer,
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition
I've
of
been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago.
arms.
So,
Give or take.
right. So what do you mean by he comes after you? Like,
He gets belligerently drunk.
mhm.
Like, I don't know if you all have looked through my phone yet and seen any of the pictures and the videos that I have taken.
Mhm.
And at one point, I started documenting everything.
Okay.
So you all will see in my pictures bloody fingers, split foreheads, he split my nose. I've got this.
Right.
I don't know if Brian told you about it, where I had to have I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad, where I had to go like 4 or 5 more times afterwards for them to tend to it, from him poking me in the back of the leg.
Right.
So it's,
Then why are you still with him?
everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this, I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. Like, I feel like I could help him, which I did, because he came a really long way from where he was in Philadelphia to moving back to here and to dealing with everything else that he's been dealing with.
Mhm.
I've really helped him. I've bailed him out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him, because I had hope in him. And he was trying. He was really trying. And then he starts to think about things, and I think he gets overwhelmed, and then it's like, the next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go, so I'm going to go upstairs and read a book, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else. Where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I have to tend to Lucas. I have to take him to school. I have all this stuff to do. He doesn't know how to, I guess, maintain himself, where I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that, so he would literally, not literally, but have smoke coming out of his ears. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time, I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink. And every time, his job broke his heart. And it made me sad because he had so much pride in his job. And the store that he took care of so much totally went downhill.
Mhm.
And that broke his heart because he had put so much work and effort into fixing it up. And his manager was awful and basically gave up on all of the employees. So I think that had a huge bearing on why he would drink so much. His ex-wife is bonkers. She was all over him all the time. Send me money, send me money, send me money. How can I send you money when I don't have a job? And he's still trying to take care of me and Lucas by paying a bill here or there, getting some groceries. So he always had something on his mind, which is why, again, I got the puzzles and the paint to try to get him off of it so we don't have a drink, or he doesn't have a drink. So when you all see my phone, you can see all of the damage he has done to me and the videos of him smashing my television because he's belligerently drunk. Where most of the
Smashing her
time, I just
television?
don't want to be there. And I try to help him. I try to calm him down. Eventually, he just passes out.
Well, yesterday it made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two. Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you, I mean, you told me on the, yeah, but you told me on recording, like, that you were not drunk, he was not drunk, you guys were having a good time.
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk.
I can't get drunk.
I don't like being non-complimentous, having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just saying, you're making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions, and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
I'm not.
We are not, you know. But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it...
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time. He's dancing with my dog. You can see that, too, on the pictures. Him loving the dog. He loves the dog. And dancing around, having a good time, and just being happy kind of thing.
What?
He doesn't know. I can get, like, maybe 2-3 glasses of wine, and I'll be fine. But I have to have my wits about myself because I don't know what to expect.
Well, let's talk about Sunday. What was Sunday? How were you, like, how many glasses of wine did you have? How many glasses of wine did he have? The bottle was gone. I mean, I don't know if you poured any out. Yes.
No, that was from previous.
You said that there was a half bottle left
yeah,
over.
about this much.
Mhm. And then that you had well, I don't even know how the wine. How'd you guys get the wine for Sunday?
I'm guessing he went to Publix.
Does he like leave the house and you stay home, or do you go to Publix? Like, cause
sometimes I'll go with him.
Okay. Did you go with him Sunday to Publix?
So most of the time, what happens is because the convenience store where we get cigarettes is here, and then Publix literally is cattywampus to it.
Okay.
So what he'll do is he'll start, go by Publix, and then on the way back catch the convenience store.
Okay.
So
is that what he did Sunday?
I'm guessing that's what he did because the next thing I know he's walking in with a bottle.
Okay.
So it's him trying to be nice, so I don't have to go out and do it. Plus there's stuff that are around the house that I had to take care of. So that's usually what will happen. Or I'm folding laundry and he'll go run out and do whatever.
Okay. So where were you guys at on drunkenness, not drunkenness on Sunday? You told us you weren't drunk.
No, I was not drunk.
Right.
I was not drunk. So with him, I don't know. I know when it's like, oh, okay, man, where I have told him.
Thanks, 911.
Slow down. It's starting to catch up with you. Slow down. Slow down. And another thing, too, is I don't like listening to music with him because he gets too involved in the music, and the music that he listens to is a little rough around the edges and, like, just...
What kind of music?
It makes me fractious listening to his music. So
fractious?
I kept asking him, let's just you and me talk. You and me will just be the ones that are talking, which was fine because, I mean, we were playing with the dog, whatever, and then it's like, okay, now let's do the painting. We just did the puzzle, took a break, now let's do this. Sure enough.
It sounds like daycare.
We're sitting in there talking, laughing, talking about new movies. We're watching movie trailers while we're doing painting and all that other stuff. So it's still background noise to him because I think that's what he's used to is having background noise. Where me, I can sit in here all day with not a peep. But he always has to have some kind of background noise, which I didn't mind because the trailers were cool. And he was interested in showing them to me, getting excited about movies that were out or upcoming.
Okay.
So
on your laptop you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
And I mean, and then it was...
But you said it was a good day, like you guys didn't have any conversations about your relationship, you guys didn't go down like the rabbit hole, like had too many to drink, and you guys start getting...
Nope. When I tell you this, it made me so happy that he actually listened to what I had to say with just, we'll get through it. this will be fine. It's just, it's a small hurdle that you and I together will get through because
I'm talking about the money, jobs,
daughters.
stress.
Yes.
Why aren't they talking about the
Nothing
fact that he's dead?
relationship-wise, though. Like, no issues, like, did you guys have a conversation about your relationship, or was it just about,
Just
like, the
what's
stresses?
going on right now.
Got it.
I try to evoke it from him so he gets it off his chest because I call him the volcano where eventually he's going to erupt.
Right.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate, which is a huge thing in a relationship,
Right.
where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you like I have almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not a worry. Just tell me. Get it out of you.
Right.
But it was, when I tell you, I was so happy. Like, it was such a good day. I kid you not. The weather was beautiful outside. I'm the one that had him go inside so we can do puzzles and painting and listen to music or whatever else he wants to do. So then he starts doing whatever it is we're doing together in the living room and then starts talking because I think he gets comfortable with, okay, you know what, we're here. It is a good day.
What?
Let me go ahead and explain myself. So I know. Nobody else knows, but I know. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better
George.
than
I
himself.
said Jorge.
And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him. I missed him a lot, and I didn't even sleep last night.
Oh, no, Sarah. You didn't
I
sleep?
miss him a lot.
Oh, my God.
I mean, is there any chance it got to be too much for you and you couldn't handle taking care of him and
I never stopped.
trying to...
I never
Okay.
stopped. That's what I'm here for. I never stopped. I'm here now because I'm still trying to help him.
Yeah. We just don't... I mean, it's unexplainable how he got these injuries, and
I have no idea.
you were the only one with him.
100% right hand to God. I have no idea how he got them. Nobody touched anybody. Nobody touched anybody.
Okay. You had mentioned that you would take photos, videos, just kind of like a proof and just in general.
Yeah, I started documenting at one point, but that was way before, I think, the last time that he got arrested, where he was flying off the deep end.
Okay.
But then I had him bailed out. I got him out of jail.
Right.
But because he had violated the pretrial diversion, this time it's probation, so you don't have a choice in it. You have to go to see your probation officer. You have to go to these classes. It's court-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Where it took him a while to get used to it and understand, they're not messing around. I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's wonderful. That's one of my questions, too, I need to talk to you about. Hugged me and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time when George was at work, when he was working. 42-minute phone call. She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is and just as the classes will. So once he started actually going on a regular basis to the probation officer and then to his substance abuse class and his, I don't know what VIP stands for, Matters Intervention Program, and actually listening to what it is everyone had to say, he changed. Like I could see a change in him, where before lashing out, he would think about it. And would always come home and show me his papers, and we would look over his papers together, where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. Because for a video that he watches to make him feel that way, where it's like, oh, man, I have done her wrong. But he's changed. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
Even when you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that. All my neighbors.
All my
tell me
neighbors.
that. The office.
property manager.
The property
At some
manager.
point, somebody gets enough, then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop. I actually, because, and you have to understand too, I have, like, prior to classes in PO, kicked him out. How many times? I had him arrested. How many times?
But you also went down and bailed them
I
out
know.
the next day.
I know.
What's on your laptop?
What was I going to tell you? Oh, previously, I actually looked up how to file a restraining order.
Okay.
Because I would take him out, his parents, because of them constantly having to take him back in, his bags of clothes, all his stuff. The last time, the father came out and irate and just not even, I don't even know if he knew Lucas was in the car, just opened the back of my car and just started throwing all his crap in, just throwing it. Like the car would jostle, he was throwing all his stuff. At that point, because I continually did it, not continually, I think I maybe did it 3 times, and he has nowhere else to go, they got fed up and said, nope, either you're staying there or you're staying here. But if you're staying here at their place, it's permanent. You're not going back over there anymore. So what happens is he pursues me. So I don't know if you all know where Katie Way Trail is.
Katie Way Trail.
Okay, so it's literally right there from our apartment. Would ride his bike to work, but before he would leave extra early and come up to the wall, stand on top of his bike and poke his head over because he would know that I would be outside having my morning cigarette and cup of coffee. And I would also know, too, what time he would get off of work, where I would know, come getting off of work, he's going to do the same thing. So it's not like I ever got, like, a break from him, where I told you all yesterday, or whenever it was, I started to feel that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. But every waking moment, he wants to be with me. So, and mind you, our townhome is either upstairs or downstairs. So it's like, if you would like to sit downstairs and watch a movie or play on the laptop, look up some jobs, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to be upstairs maybe watching one of my shows or maybe reading a book. So, and then when that would happen, we really needed that. So what's for dinner? And then we would cook together and eat dinner and then crawl in the bed and watch a movie.
Are you talking about this is like recent? You kind of like lost me. Like what are you?
It was a little while ago. But
now you're talking about tension building up and that you need space. So have you been feeling that way lately or?
No.
Okay.
No.
What have you done for me lately?
Okay, my thing is too, so you all know. Oh, I hate that you can't talk to her, but Dee, his ex-wife. When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like she withholds their children from speaking to him. So he gets upset about that, and then she like completely berates him about money, about the father
What does this have to do with him being dead?
All this other stuff. It doesn't matter. I mean, mind you, this is not like been recent, but which is why he didn't even bother calling anymore because he knows that she's going to answer and he's going to have to talk to her, so therefore he can't talk to his daughter. The other time he talked to her, made her talk to Cookie. That's on my cell phone too, so you can see it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What does she have to do though with anything about what happened Sunday and into Monday?
No, I'm just saying previously why the incidents would happen is she plays a big part in it.
Okay.
On top of job and money and groceries and all that.
Okay.
Sunday, when I tell you this,
COVID cough.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is there anybody else at the house?
Nope, it's just me and him.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then
You just said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek, and I'm
Hide
just
and
curious if you remember.
But when we were outside, that's where we would start
Mhm.
and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside so we could
About
do
what
stuff.
time, do you remember what time that was, is what she's asking?
And you said you went up to bed around
Midnight.
midnight, fell asleep around 12:30-ish, but those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long, maybe about 6-ish. Then...
You're talking about from hanging out outside and, like...
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, we have 2 beach chairs that are out there and
Right.
just enjoy the weather.
Gotcha.
Plus, it started to get dark and...
She says
nasty
gotcha.
too. So, let's go inside. I don't want to be out here anymore.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So we're doing whatever. We did it for a while because that puzzle, I don't know if they took it or they saw it. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it, started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit, started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. Maybe, gosh, that puzzle, we worked on that for probably a good hour and a half. So 8 o'clock-ish?
Is when you went to
9 o'clock?
hide upstairs originally?
No, that's when we were like painting. So then it's like, okay, well, we can't. I don't want to paint
Playtime.
anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Mhm.
That's what we did.
And then you went upstairs, and then he didn't come up, and you came down, and the suitcase was there originally because you guys were planning to do donations, so
Including
it was
the
already
suitcase.
there.
Puzzles.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it was just kind of like that prop was there, and it was
Oops.
there,
Yes.
and it was in play because...
Why do you say it like that, though?
I would never do that.
You would never zip them up in a suitcase?
Well,
I mean, we were playing.
No, I know,
that
but
time,
I'm saying, I'm talking about hide and seek, which is a game, so...
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Gotcha. No, I'm just
gotcha.
asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously
No.
I understand, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter, you were laughing, he was laughing, but what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
We were actually this last game running out of places to hide because we have a townhome where it's upstairs or downstairs. So
We were running out of places to hide. Now, even if she did black out, you would think when she found out the magnitude of what happened, she'd be a little more upset than this. This girl hasn't seen the sun in I don't know how long. She's pale. She's thin. Her arms are like Skeletor. I mean, this is a mess. She's looking like Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It's bad. She has no remorse.
Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
no.
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. But your phone is
Picture
password
of the
protected,
dog?
you have the password, he has the facial recognition, so it's not like someone else could be on your phone.
No, I have both.
But you have the face and the password.
Yes.
Yeah, but he only has the face, correct?
No.
to be able to get onto your phone, you told me that he looks at the phone.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking if I did. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Does he have access to your phone? Because you said it's a shared phone. Okay, how does he have access?
Sarah, can I borrow your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the kitchen counter.
Okay, but how does he get into it? Because it's password protected.
He'll come and get it to me, and I'll just do the face thing. Where sometimes, too, like, look, he'll joke with me and say, okay, I need to borrow your phone. And he'll hold it while I'm cooking or doing something, do the facial recognition.
Okay, so he doesn't know the password, and he doesn't have the facial recognition.
No.
But he is the only other person that would use your phone, I'm assuming, other than...
Well, Lucas.
Right. But Lucas wasn't there Sunday.
How old is Lucas? My name is Lucas.
So, to your recollection, no videos on Sunday?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, I maybe took a picture of
COVID cough.
The two of Tess and
the dogs.
And George and them dancing, but I mean...
George is the dog.
Just Tess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found.
Oh, shit.
And it was from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what is it? All good.
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Oh. Okay.
She says your battery's about to die. She literally showed the Suitcase video. And she says, your battery's about to die.
Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Let me...
The battery doesn't last very long.
Yeah, it used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
All right.
Saved by the battery
Well, I was just
died.
simply asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked and...
No.
Okay, but why did you say it like that? Like...
I don't think you all understand who I am.
Okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son.
Straight-A student? What? You're 40.
I would not do that.
You wouldn't zip somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't, completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
She went upstairs? She threw the suitcase down the stairs and went upstairs and passed out, is what she did. That's what she did.
Just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Well, we just want you to watch this. This came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please.
Don't you want to watch
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how much I can take.
This isn't about you, honey. He's dead. You don't know how much you can take?
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And this
Fuck
is,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
It's my name. Don't.
I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please. Okay.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out. And you
I
went to
flipped
bed.
him over.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
And there's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
I flipped it.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
but not intentional though.
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Listen to our disc player on our
show me
computer.
where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no
gap.
hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other
I
video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
What does "fuck you" mean to you?
Well,
Like if I were to tell my
oh, like he
partner.
does. Like, I get called everything but a white woman, so
Everything but
my
a white
intention
woman.
was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows
That's
at
why I
no
told
point
you.
can I see his fingers. And
He'll
it
be up
looks
here any
like-
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you
He's
think
not
he's
able to get
joking?
out.
You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
I
But
thought
I
you're the
didn't-
only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he
I thought she didn't remember.
was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like, I don't
Well, he's
think-
never been locked in a suitcase. That's
No.
where he couldn't get out. So
It's kind of,
Woe
I thought it
is
was
And
the
you had the
voice
oxygen
crawling
or
wolf,
something.
crying wolf kind of thing.
okay.
And again, my plan,
But nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking. He is begging. And you're the only one laughing,
okay,
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
no. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what,
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
oh,
Why don't you remember making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
Just because I went upstairs and, just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't mean that
You
you,
told us times that you were not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
mhm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. In my experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making 2 videos and taking a photo, they are intoxicated.
Okay. I understand where you all are coming from.
Well,
I
we're
get
just
it.
trying to make
I
sense
see
of
where
it.
y'all
We're
are
trying to
coming
figure out what
We're
you're
trying to
saying.
figure out this
You
video.
explain it to us. We're listening.
She's a trip.
I just did. Like, we were playing, and then, like, I thought it was... My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to... He'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase,
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him? Maybe I shouldn't?
No.
Well, that didn't cross your mind because
That's
it
like
didn't happen.
that's like an assumption. Like, that's what you all are thinking. Just,
We're asking.
it's the
You
whole,
tell us.
it's the drinking. That's what it is. It's the drinking. I thought it was, like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't, that, you
He's
all...
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. Like, nobody understands our relationship. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in a suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a
No.
joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you
I
love
wouldn't do
George.
that to him either.
He got
I
in there
wouldn't do that to
willingly,
him.
though.
So I just...
Well, it's not like, again, I don't think you all understand. Like,
I mean...
that was not my intention.
Well,
Y'all don't have any idea what
by
I've
your
done for
acts,
him.
though. But by your acts, and that's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show you
No.
any appreciation.
He did.
Not by your words in the video. I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe. That's how you felt when he cheated on you. You couldn't breathe. And you verbally, several times, told him
cheated on
just,
me.
fuck you.
Well, you said it in the video, but you
video.
won't let us play the rest of it 'cause you don't
And
want
you-
to...
When I say
told him-
cheating, it's on his phone.
Okay. Cheating is cheating.
I
And if
think
you
so,
say-
too.
Exactly.
It's your definition of cheating, though, so, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what the word cheat means.
And that's what you told him in the video. That I couldn't breathe when you cheated on me.
No.
That's how I felt when he said, Sarah, I can't breathe. And you told him,
I don't
fuck
know
you.
what you... This is
What would you
life-changing
say if
to
somebody
me.
told you that they had done this?
done what?
Zipped somebody in a suitcase and went up and went to bed.
Do you all not think... So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you guys are trying to assume? Or trying to, like...
We're just, the video is very portraying of the opposite of what you told us.
It's something else.
No.
It is not leading up, it is not matching what statement you gave us in the car.
So...
And that's why we want to know.
And
the
I don't remember
injuries.
doing those.
The injuries are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really, truly does.
You don't think that I have thought about that?
Thought about the video, or thought about...
But no, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you all are assuming?
Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that happened.
That's what
Mhm.
happened.
And the video,
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm not going to say
you thought he could
those
get out
are-
on his
yes.
job. But the video shows that he can knock it out on his own.
But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
Is what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paper clip on it. It's got...
But the zipper part is broken.
Yes, which is why we were going to zip it.
Yeah.
I just...
You were able to unzip it from the outside very easily, because that's the way they're designed.
But you could on the inside, too. I don't know how...
Well, why wouldn't he have gotten himself out if he could?
I don't know. I don't know if you saw, where the hole was. I don't know.
I didn't see a hole.
No
I
one
didn't
sees
see
a
no
hole.
fingers
You're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like, he's in one position, and where his head would be, we should be able to see fingers.
Yeah.
And then when it's flipped over onto this right side, again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers. And we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I'm not assuming. I haven't assumed anything. I follow evidence.
But my intention was
I follow evidence.
again, oh good, I got him in there. Now I'm just going to go to sleep.
What do you think someone that knows nothing about this or hears just a little bit like, oh, they were playing around in a suitcase
She's been drinking
and then watches
probably
that
went
video?
to sleep. That's what happened.
But you let him out before. I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that.
Mm-hmm.
And you specifically told me that you
I
went
don't-
upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it.
Do you guys think she'll end
I've
up
never
defending herself?
done anything like this before in the past. I am sick. Especially with that. I thought I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You tell us,
That reminds me of Chris Watts. It was traumatizing being in this house last night with no one here.
the last night, you vividly remember this when you told us last night, that he was laughing, you were laughing, you put him in the suitcase, he has two fingers sticking out, and you go to bed. Now we see something totally different, and it actually shows you upset and, again, using derogatory terms to him when he's begging for his life to get out of that suitcase.
So
what,
my thing
you
is
say
that
we're
the-
assuming, we're not assuming,
but
we're
the
telling you
fingers,
what's on there.
so it just happened to be that whenever I was videotaping or doing whatever else it was, just happened to not have that in it.
Okay. And you also, in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in that where the zipper separates and you can see a hole. If there's a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole that
He
you're
essentially
talking
would have
about.
been able to get out.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been
Yes.
able to get out.
Okay.
But the video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then...
I just think that she's very Watts-like in worrying about herself, too. Like, oh, it was so, I can't sleep. I don't want to watch this video. I can't handle it. I, me.
And,
I did not zip it up all the way.
Okay, well,
I did not zip it up all the way. This is horrific, okay? Horrific.
it is terrible.
Yeah, so they look
Horrific.
Horrific.
I don't think I'll ever be right because of this. Ever be right. Dealing with everything else that I have in my life, personally. And then this,
Okay.
whom I loved, it was not intentional. I will put my hand on the Bible. It was not intentional.
Oh, Lord.
I would not do that to him nor anyone else.
But you did.
But you did.
Not intentional.
You intentionally went up to bed.
I didn't intentionally
left
go to
him.
bed because I'm thinking, okay,
Hold
good,
on,
he can
hold
get
on.
out.
How did you not intentionally go to bed? You said you went upstairs and got into bed. That's intentionally going to bed.
Waiting for him.
And he doesn't come, but you don't go down to check on him.
So I happened to go to sleep. When I say go to sleep,
And what do you
Goes
normally do
off
when you
whatever
go to
you're
bed?
gonna do.
What do you normally do when you go to bed?
She gets her kinky
What
and
is
her
that for?
pacifier.
Going to sleep.
Right.
And her
So you go to
But
bed
obviously,
to do
I
what?
can tell too that, like, I've
You
been
go to
drinking
bed
also.
to do what? Okay. You kept telling us, hey, I wasn't intoxicated. I wasn't this. I wasn't that.
Being drunk and intoxicated, which, yes,
Okay.
you can tell that I had been drinking, but
Okay. So if you weren't intoxicated, then why would you ever leave somebody in a suitcase that's begging to get out, that's telling you they can't breathe?
if I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm going to go to sleep. Is that what you all are trying to do? To portray me as?
We're not trying to do anything.
Portray me
I'm simply
as.
asking you to explain to me what happened.
Everything was fine and dandy.
Fine and dandy.
I don't want to call
Everything.
it fine and dandy.
Was fine and dandy. You also, okay, for me to tell you this, again,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is going to have to be a sound bite right there. I'm going to have to clip this. What the fuck? Who says that? You're literally being questioned for your boyfriend's murder because you zipped him up in a suitcase, you were trashed, and you got mad because the alcohol got the best of you, and you thought, fuck you. And you just went and passed out and said, fuck you. And now listen to her.
fine and dandy.
I don't want to call
Everything.
it fine and dandy.
Was fine and dandy.
Explain
You
to me
all
how.
don't, okay, for me to tell you this, again, mind you, I've been without him for a day now.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah, that sounds.
I mean, I don't know
I love this
what you all
investigator.
want me to tell you, because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Okay.
Dude, and all you hear is this lady playing Sarah. Sarah. She just keeps playing that video in the background, and she is not phased.
So you just left
I
him there
didn't
to
kill
teach
him.
You left him there to teach him a lesson?
I didn't mean to leave him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, she's getting
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole, knowing that it's there. He'll get out no problem. Because you
And
don't.
then he doesn't,
but
but you don't go check on him.
Oh,
You say you're up for 30 minutes, and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even move,
And
I
dozed
mean,
off.
you admit to moving the suitcase, like, over, so.
You roll it.
You roll it over, like, it's not like,
I didn't want him to be like that. Don't.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right.
Oh my god.
You guys are killing me right now.
I just want you to hear.
That's how he talks to me most of the time.
That's how he talks to me most of the time, she said.
I don't know how you want me to say it.
I'm just trying to figure out
CD
what
drive.
you would expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a suitcase.
I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for, not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. Nonetheless, that I had to I was trying to do CPR. I had to get him out and try to do CPR, and then called you guys. And then was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone, where he had me count out loud to help me focus on what I was doing.
He had me count out loud.
It just, I don't know how, I mean, you can sit here all day long and say, I thought he was going to get himself out, but he didn't, and you went upstairs, and you stayed there for 30 minutes before you fell asleep.
But can I say, too,
You chose not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back
Check
down
on him.
and check on him.
No, wait 1 second. because I know, like, with you all, and then, like, because you continually ask me, like, time frames, where I told you, like, I don't bother even looking at the clock most of the time. So it's like a guesstimate. So for all I know, maybe it was 10 minutes.
Okay. But the point is, you left the living room where he was begging for help and went upstairs. Regardless of how long you were there, you left. You say,
I thought he was the boy calling wolf.
What?
Again.
Okay.
So when he asked to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Well, based on the videos, one video's at 11:12 and the next one
Wait a minute.
So
Dude, you guys, we have to watch that part again. Watch the way she looks at the male detective after she says she was just going to keep him in there for 5 minutes. Watch. He says, keep him in there for 5 minutes for what? Watch how look at the look she gives him, like, really, dude? Are you serious? Like, you have to ask me? Like, it should be obvious. This woman's off her fucking rocker. Watch this part again.
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23. So you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording.
Her face.
So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I don't
Were
know.
you punishing him?
No. Just.
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you got. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. Like, it's all backfired on me.
Yeah,
and I
he's
understand the severity of this.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's awful, I know.
Oh, my God.
It's awful. And I will tell you both this right now, too. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
Like, I will never drink alcohol again. I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. What was the reason for leaving him when he's begging to be let out? I don't understand that.
What I have a feeling was, and again, it's the whole time frame thing.
I'm not asking a time frame. I don't care about a time frame. He's in the bag saying, I can't.
My God.
And you say, fuck you.
For the whole few minutes that he was in there,
Minimum 11. But yes, go ahead.
Thank Megs.
11. Minimum.
But
For the one video.
Well, in between the two videos.
Between the
11
two
minutes.
videos? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the question again?
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no.
Again, it's the boy calling wolf.
The boy calling wolf.
Okay, but where does this game end? You say this is a game, you got somebody in
Obviously,
there.
the wrong way.
Obviously.
So what was your intention for leaving him in there?
And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
Night.
That's what happened.
What?
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I have to go back. She says this is not fair of what you guys are doing to me.
It's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch.
She's a psychopath.
Oh, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up a flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't, and you still didn't go down and check
And it's
on
the
him.
whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying
I
to
don't
do.
care about 30
whatever.
minutes.
It's like, for all I know, it was 10
He's begging for
minutes.
his life. He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Oh my
I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But you
Then what
can't
did you
tell us
intend?
why you left him in there and went upstairs. That's my only issue. Like, what am I supposed to write? What do I
What
write?
am
So
I
my thing is, though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But, again, I'm thinking he'll be up here any minute. But then I go out.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
Night, night.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
Guys,
you said
I know.
You
I don't
said this
know.
was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were
Look at
laughing.
his fingers.
You went upstairs. He had his fingers out of the bag and he was playing. Well, obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Watch the detective. Watch his hands.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
Guys,
you said
I know. I don't
this
know.
was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing. You went upstairs. He had his fingers out of the bag and he was playing. Well, obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid, and apparently me going upstairs and hitting the bed, not going to sleep, where it's like, I'm tired now, I'm going to go to sleep.
That's excluding, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a
Oh
bump
my
on his
gosh.
eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair at all,
Yes.
that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, would you hope that that person would let you out? Like, you're asking to be let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine.
I'm blaming it on
So
the
you guys are,
wine.
like, assuming that.
You keep saying we're assuming, or we're not, we
We're
haven't assumed
asking you
anything.
questions.
But you guys are assuming that that's what I did.
No, by what,
Like, this is-
the facts of what happened. We got there, you said you pulled him out of a suitcase, you said you went up, you went to bed. We're not assuming that. These are the facts that you're telling us.
But
Now
what
we're
you said
asking
is
you
like,
to
oh, I'm
explain them.
tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, that's what you told me on a sworn recorded statement yesterday. Because when I said, oh, you went upstairs and passed out, you were like, no, I did not pass out. You got attitude with me because you were you
Yep.
thought I was assuming that you were drunk. So that's an assumption. That was an assumption when I said
Yeah.
you passed out. And guess what? You corrected me.
Oh.
You were very adamant about the fact that both of you had your wits about you. What's your favorite word to use?
Compass mentis.
Compass mentis. What?
You've used it today, too, to say that you guys were within your wits. There's two empty bottles of wine.
What is
No,
she
but we
calling?
didn't drink both of them.
I think you did.
We didn't.
There's receipts for the
They were
same
both
exact day.
purchased yesterday, so I don't know how you didn't, because they weren't there the day before.
The one
There's
was.
2 Publix receipts from yesterday.
Mhm.
Only thing purchased on either one was a single bottle of wine, 2 of them. So we have each bottle of wine that was empty in your garbage can that you purchased yesterday, or he purchased, but you two would have consumed together.
Okay, well, I
mean, there's receipts, so it's not even worth the...
It's not even
So
worth
this
the
is-
lie.
So I don't know what you guys are. I don't know.
I don't know what you want
We
from
were
me.
just hoping that we could figure out why you...
What was the motivation?
There was no motivation.
Wow.
But we're watching a video that, after talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No.
Yes,
It's not.
that's absolutely what it was. It's not an assumption. The video's there.
Look at her.
We played it for you.
So you guys think that I intentionally...
You did.
It
You got up
doesn't matter
off
what
the couch
it doesn't
and
matter
walked
what
up
we
the couch,
think.
or walked up the stairs and got into bed. That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drug you up there. You didn't float up damn stairs.
Okay, well, it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
I don't know what to tell you.
You told us that. You didn't go upstairs?
Again, there was a hole in a suitcase. I unzipped it from the hole with one finger.
Well, the damn hole didn't do him no good, did it?
But he could push it open.
No, he
Did he?
couldn't. The video
No.
shows him pushing up.
And
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
tell
Okay.
you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone
I-
can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance unless they need assistance.
So, but why would he start doing it?
Because he couldn't, because it was all the way zipped.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
It wasn't. I intentionally didn't do it. That I intentionally did not do.
What's that? You didn't intentionally do what?
Zip it all the way. He nor I
Well, he's dead as a result
laid
of your
hands
action.
on each other.
He is dead as a result of
I
your
understand
action.
that. That's why
You
this...
two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No.
She's on.
I
her,
don't have anything.
She's on her 7th
Right.
attorney.
He doesn't... Whatever that is, whatever it
He
is...
does.
See, this is what happens. It's not fair that you guys, just because he has those, automatically blame it on me. Like,
Well,
Where
what
else
about
did he
when
go?
you had your injuries and he gets arrested? Is that not fair?
really? Like,
It's
really?
the exact
Yes.
same thing.
Really?
He has injuries. You have injuries. Like, what does that mean?
I don't have any injuries.
Correct.
Because
So
he
nothing
and I
happened to
have
you.
not been at it with one another.
So every time that you guys fight, you both hit each other? So you should have probably
No.
gone to jail all those times that he went to jail
No.
for domestic?
Well, the one time I did. But he completely...
Thank you, Mike Sanner. We've got 5 new members. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys.
trashed the police report. Because that's nothing what happened. Because the reason why I got taken in was because my story was different than his. So I'm being portrayed as like this abuser.
We're not saying that he doesn't abuse you.
Absolutely.
We're not saying.
So I'm the one that's being portrayed as the abuser.
Because he
I have never dealt with anything like this before. I don't know what to do, how to do it, and I always know what to do and how to do it. This, I don't know. So I don't know, like, what's going on or, like...
We are simply trying to find out as well. Again, we got one side of the story. You're telling us, we're going with what you're saying, but then we find stuff that negates what you're telling us.
And I don't even remember doing that.
Okay. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like, what's...
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No,
You guys are scaring me, so, like, I don't know, like, what to expect. I mean, I had questions of things that need to
She
be
brought
taken care of.
questions.
Like, I don't...
What are
I
your
mean-
questions?
What are your
I
questions?
have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
I would never do that to George.
you did.
Not
It happened.
intentionally. Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing. It's alcohol.
So
Not,
alcohol
again,
is the reason that you killed him?
you all,
Please sit down.
listen to me.
Please sit down.
You all, listen.
Listen, Linda.
I did not intentionally kill him.
So your intention.
I don't know what it is I
to
need to
punish
do
him?
or how to do it or what to say or how to say it.
But what was your intention? Was it to
Everyone
punish him?
knows. Everyone knows everything that I've done for George and love him and continuously helped him throughout his life with me and made him a happier, better person.
And everybody has their limits.
Everyone knows that.
Everybody has their limits.
So it's like, okay, so while we're in a good place right now, I'm going to snap? Is that what while we're in a good place right now?
You did.
Yes. Absolutely. I got you on video screaming, "Fuck you."
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. This is what it feels like.
Which
when
was
you're
however long
choking
ago.
me. You said
The
it.
video was from last night.
Clearly,
So it wasn't
inside
that.
you.
Yeah.
there's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it,
But I would never do that.
but it happened, and you did.
But you
But
did.
that's after being playful
But no one's
and
laughing.
having a good day.
No one's laughing except you.
Everybody's
I would hate to see
having
a
a good
bad
day. Oh, I'm sorry?
I would hate to see a bad day.
Y'all are making me out to be a person that I'm not. Or will I ever be.
Or are you a different person when you're drunk?
People have different personalities after they consume alcohol.
It depends. Well,
Because you're sober now, so
Yeah.
sober you.
Nice
Well, what
person,
about drunk
easy
you?
going.
not, it's both of us. It's both of us. And it's not fair that you all are assuming that the marks that he has on him are from me.
We asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Well, nobody else was there, so nobody else was
I
there.
have no idea. I swear I did not lay a hand on him,
Okay. You just zipped them in the bag.
nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
When
And
he
then
was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put them upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because the
Oh my
What,
gosh.
you put the
See,
stuff in
that's the
his- where his
unfortunate-
body was?
That's the unfortunate
Was
thing
upside
too, is
down.
nobody else was there. That's
We
the
have a
unfortunate
video
thing.
showing the suitcase in several different positions. So it shows, one, like she just said, it had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on its back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this. No malicious content or effort was towards this. No malicious.
I would
I'm
say
disappointed
does that
video.
help you sleep, but you're not sleeping, so
I mean,
Last night, I
The-
maybe got an hour.
right.
in your voice, you can hear the maliciousness. The fuck you is very, very,
You don't talk to people
Obvious.
like that. That's not like a common like,
Nope.
hey Scott, fuck you.
Thank you.
That's not common. It's not something people do. And no one that sees that is gonna think that.
Okay.
So we were trying to give you an opportunity, and it is what it is.
There's no maliciousness towards
Okay.
that.
So I would probably be telling myself that too after that video.
My intent was not for that to happen.
But you went upstairs and went to bed. Or maybe you passed out, I don't know. whichever.
Waiting for him. And the whole time frame thing, it's like,
Regardless.
that's not really fair.
Regardless, waiting for him, it's not like you walked up the stairs. You can't fly up the stairs, no one can take you up the stairs.
Okay.
You go up the stairs, you lay
On
in
your
the
own.
bed, and you wait for him. Who cares if it's 5 minutes? Who cares if it's 30 freaking seconds?
She was wasted.
He's begging for his life. He's begging to get out. You go upstairs.
you leave them.
It doesn't matter. So get the time frame out of your mind. It
This
doesn't
whole
matter.
thing, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, because
Her
there's
cough.
this.
I'm telling you, that
So it
chick had
doesn't matter
COVID.
anything what it is I say. So it makes no difference whatsoever.
It's just you're lying, and like you're now changing
Who's
your
lying
story.
about what?
You're now you were drunk.
Oh, I never said that I was drunk.
Exactly, but you did here today.
That's okay.
You said earlier.
Everything recorded.
Alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the
alcohol does a lot to people.
Yes, but I never said I was drunk.
Okay.
You did.
So you did this sober. You knowingly left him down there sober.
I have already
Remember that
told both
song?
of you also that we were both drinking.
Blame it on the Henny.
But you want to admit that you were drunk? Is that?
I'm telling you all both. This has changed my life. I will take this.
Well, I'll take this.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a true statement.
Absolutely.
It's the only true statement she's made.
But you're trying to dance around the fact that
So,
you
but what
did
are you?
leave
Okay,
him there.
just.
You left him in there. You're trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact you left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool.
That is.
He's dead. It's
But
not
you
cool.
think that I did that intentionally?
This is not
You
cool.
think that I did that intentionally?
You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
You intentionally did that.
You did.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking he's going to get out.
Okay, and he didn't.
Obviously not.
When somebody's begging, saying, I
But
can't
when you
breathe.
say that, though, but you have to, y'all
Please
don't,
let me out. I can't
y'all
breathe.
don't know George, though. Like, again, I thought it was the boy crying wolf. So it's just like, what?
Oh, so if your son was in there and said, I can't breathe, are you going to open it, or is he 9, so he's not,
Really?
It's not a big deal.
Boy calling
I'm just a valid
Really?
question.
Oh, you
Right.
said you would never put your son in a suitcase. You would only put George in there.
No, George got in a suitcase.
And you zipped it up.
Not all the way and not intentionally to leave him there.
But that's what happened.
I'm going to grab a drink. A non-alcoholic
You keep going away
drink.
from it,
I don't know
but
what you-
that's-
I don't know
exactly
what
what
I'm-
happened. You went up to bed and
So,
woke up the next
are
day.
you all trying to have me admit that? Like, are you trying to have me admit that? Because I will never admit it because it's not true. It's not true.
I'm basically stating as a fact because that's what happened.
Okay.
You videotaped him asking to be let out. You go upstairs.
So what, guys? So what? Like, just, I don't know what you want me to say other than it was not out of maliciousness or intentional. I don't know what or how I can say it. I love George. Love him. To this day still. Love him.
Love makes you do crazy things.
It's not one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, you know what, I've done enough for you at this point. I never gave up on him.
Okay.
Why I'm here today, I'm still not giving up on him. I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
I wouldn't let him out of a suitcase.
Oh gosh. Okay.
We're simply just trying to go through, I mean, again, you gave us a completely different story that you churched up to, this was such a laughing matter.
It was fun.
Not by that
All
video.
day, all
Not by that
day.
video, that
All
part
day.
wasn't. Anybody looking at it doesn't, I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
So why is it you all think that y'all don't know me, you don't know me.
Nope.
We don't want to know
Would
you.
do something like that, especially having a 9-year-old son.
I don't know
Like,
what
why-
having a 9-year-old son would be.
Like,
Why are you so,
Nine?
caught on what we think
Yeah.
when
because
you should be
it's
more
like
concerned about what you've told us?
It's because
and
like you guys
The
are
fact
like
that George
trying.
is dead.
The things that the video shows that are opposite of what you told us, and then what you've now
Like
told
what
us
is
here
opposite?
today. Well, you said that it was funny, and you're the only one laughing.
We were playing before that.
Okay.
But then it stops.
Yeah.
It obviously stops being fun.
Well, I'm
Because you're screaming at him, he's
not
begging to get
screaming
out.
at him.
Sounds like screaming to me.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. In no way, shape, or form was this intentional. At all. Ever.
Okay. Are you still gonna allow us to do
At
your
all.
fingernails?
Never.
Go for it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna get that set up.
She's got COVID, I'm telling you. That cough.
Any more water? No, but when you come back, can I ask about this?
Yeah.
So what?
Just don't understand.
So it
I don't
wasn't.
understand how your story changes so much to the
How
fact
is
that.
it changing? Please help me explain, understand.
You went on about how this was such a playful thing and you guys were laughing, and it probably was for a few minutes, but then it obviously changes. The whole demeanor of this whole situation completely changes. It's not the funny, laughing matter. He's not laughing at all.
I didn't think he was being serious.
You absolutely sound serious.
I
When you're
didn't think
answering
so. Like,
This is so unfair.
You don't think your voice, you sounded serious?
it's okay.
She
I don't
doesn't
know
like
what you want
talking
me
to the
tell
man.
you. It was a great day.
Okay.
It didn't end well,
I
obviously.
was going to say, that's, I mean,
I can't explain to you how horrific it was
okay,
to find him. Horrific. Because I don't remember taking those videos.
okay.
How horrific. I'm thinking he's in the bathroom. I'm thinking he's downstairs in the laptop. I can't find him. So what's going to happen? Like,
Here's what gets me, though, is you don't remember taking videos, you don't know where he is, you don't remember him being in the suitcase, and you're still telling me that you had your wits about you. How does someone have their wits about them when
see, that's the
they
thing
have all
too.
this
But
stuff?
you can clearly tell that I had been drinking some. You can clearly tell.
Clearly.
I had several people that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis.
Oh
and you were
my
screaming at
gosh.
him
Right.
regularly.
Daily basis.
Really?
Right. Talk to the property
Really?
manager. Talk to the property manager.
Okay.
Because it's not.
These are your neighbors, the one that live next to you. Your property manager does not live next to you.
Property
they
manager?
see you every day. How many?
Oh
you had
my
two neighbors you
gosh.
went to and asked to go
See,
use the
that is
restroom,
just
and
not
they said
fair.
no. Hold on. You had two different neighbors that lived directly next to you. You asked to use the restroom, and they told you no and turned you away. You had to go across the way to somebody else.
No, okay. Kim and Kim is not a nice person. She's just automatically not nice. Even after me and Lucas went over there and introduced ourselves, she's just not a nice person.
Then why would
Automatically.
you think she would let you use a restroom?
Because Eli was in there. Eli
Eli.
comes over and talks to us sometimes, which I think pisses Kim off because he comes over and talks to us. The two of them, they're like super standoffish all the time. My neighbors down the street, down the way, their toilet was broken. They had stuff in the bathroom. So then they're like, go over there and try over there.
There's two bathrooms.
I wouldn't let somebody go upstairs and use my personal bathroom. That's what the downstairs one is for.
If it's somebody you like, would you? Or somebody you knew?
They're in the process of doing all this stuff in the kitchen, and there's stuff in the bathroom, and the toilet doesn't work. Just walk across the way, no problem. And of course they let me in. Them, they're together.
Oh, COVID's back.
They're families. And nonetheless, if you really want to know, and I hope it doesn't get them in trouble, but he is over here illegally. So he's trying to work on getting his green card.
Oh, what a bitch.
They didn't want to be involved.
Should I use yours? You gotta use yours.
No, I was asking last night, because, we had several different people in the
Assuming
neighborhood
that
come up saying
Eli
that
and
she was
Kim.
drunk on a regular basis.
Eli and Kim. Okay.
Oh,
Did you
Eli
ask
and
Danny
Kim.
next door?
Those are the ones next door that she asked to use the restroom, and they said no.
No, she said no.
Okay.
And like I said, she's not a nice person.
They're coming. What are your questions?
Yep.
I can help you with.
Who's coming?
To do the fingernails.
Yeah, you said that we could.
Who's coming?
And you don't have to allow us to do it, just so you know, so don't think that it's.
I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Just make sure.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
No, not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
What does that mean?
We're still going through everything.
Oh, that's fine.
You're the one just telling us there's videos that we need to see on it, so we need
That's
to do
fine.
our due diligence that we go through everything.
See, and that backfires on me now, too, because now you all think that I had even more, in quotes, intent to do what I did to him, which was not intentional.
What's that?
Is that correct?
She's asking about your tag in your hand.
No, but I'm asking if that's correct.
No, I'm not gonna
We're not
agree to
making
anything that you're saying. I'm not, that you're.
So, his probation officer,
Mm-hmm.
That
do
call.
you all inform her, or do I need to call her?
What?
We don't have to inform her, so if you would like to call her, you can. Are you saying because he's on
She's
probation?
got her notes.
No, but because of the nice lady that she is and all that she's done for him, I didn't know how it was.
Legally, we just have to tell his parents, and we don't go telling. We don't.
Everybody else?
I didn't even know who his probation officer was, so no, I wouldn't go tell.
So the same thing for classes. I need to do that too.
What?
Classes.
His
Classes?
substance abuse class and his battery
Cancel.
intervention.
Oh, by the way, he's dead?
Yeah, we
Something
don't
else I
have
was
to
just
call
getting ready to
him.
ask.
Boone, you are nuts.
Other than this, so initially, what was the cause of death?
She is still pending because she wants to hold the body for an additional day to see if more of those bruises turn into something bigger. And she's doing some other tests that she's got to do. So she's pending it for now.
So, and that couldn't have been because of him being in the suitcase? Or y'all are saying that I physically did it?
That's what she's determining.
So,
The ones on the head, I asked her, could that have been from the suitcase, and she said she didn't think so.
I didn't touch him, nor did he touch me.
No, you kicked him down you pushed it down the stairs.
I'm leaving it at that. So,
Number
I don't
7.
know if you all know how to do this, because so that's what I was get ready to ask you. So, are you all updating his parents today, or when you get to final whatevers?
Final
What does it matter,
whatever.
boy? What we tell his parents, what do you mean?
Because
We're gonna talk with them.
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, I have to
but it's
tell-
going to come down to me.
What do you mean?
Like, so it's being put on me.
Who said that?
But I'm not, so what is it you would tell them?
We're gonna give them an update, just like we gave you an update on their autopsy.
Okay, so it's whatever
Well,
bruise,
here's the thing.
whatever on the head.
We had to deliver news to them last night that their son was dead. There's not a whole lot of conversation that goes on after that. It's not a very easy thing to do.
Was it yesterday or Sunday? Sunday. Today's Tuesday, right?
Did we not meet you yesterday? We met you yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Right? Did we not meet yesterday?
She doesn't even know.
It's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday.
Okay.
Got it.
Perfect.
So I don't know if I ask you guys or how I find this out other than talking to his parents, which is not going to happen.
Yeah, probably a terrible idea.
How do you guys suggest me finding out about funeral?
Yeah.
That's not even something that's been probably talked about between the family. That's not something we ask. We have no way of...
I didn't know, that's why I'm asking.
It's
So,
going to be up to them to make their arrangements of what they want to do. Like she just told you this quick, just being told last night, I'll pretty much be willing to wager that they have not even considered what they're going to do.
His body can't even be released,
No.
so...
I've been there with parents, grandparents, aunt and uncles. So, I don't know if I have the right to or not, but like I was going to call his former employees whom he really cared for and let them know.
You can call whoever you want.
He
I just
died
don't
of
wanna do something that I'm not
asphyxiation.
supposed to. How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then we
It'll be released to the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah, okay.
I bought it for him.
She wants his
That was
ring
the
back.
sole issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them, they're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back.
She doesn't think she's going to be arrested, I don't think.
So
She's
for all
making
of this,
arrangements.
like, how do I find out what's what, how many, like, what's been found?
What do you mean?
Pillow with stain, swabs of stain from pillow, suitcase.
That will all be sent off to
FDLE?
FDLE, Florida Department of Law Enforcement. They do their testing.
So, and then, like, whatever white can with blood and necktie with blood was from the suitcase.
Why was there, from his
Why
head.
did you guys, You'll see it in there, the baseball bat
Baseball bat.
for Lucas. And the receipts.
What?
And this is just his phone, my phone, and then the laptop.
Yeah, when anything can be released, we will release it, but we are very early in this investigation, and it's not an
So-
overnight process, unfortunately.
So, what's next?
They're gonna come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about, like, in the long run. Like,
Ha.
what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or, like,
I can't tell you, like, what to do. And
I mean, like, so, like, for,
Just ask.
like,
Can I go
don't
home?
understand, like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna, like, because it makes it sound like, to me, like, I'm being accused of something that was not intentional. I'm being accused of it. And a handful of other things that I'm being accused
Just say,
of.
hey, am I being charged with
So
anything?
I don't want to be at
Dumbass.
home with Lucas and you guys show up.
Okay.
I understand that.
So,
We're still investigating. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
so is there going to be concrete whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, this is what it is kind of thing? Or like, because I've done the whole court thing. I've done the whole attorney thing. I've done whatever. So if I'm not admitting anything about being intentional and I killed George,
Okay.
that's not the situation, but it's trying to be pinned on me.
Okay.
That was not my intent. But it's trying to be pinned on me. So however or whatever it is I need to do in order for that to be proven,
Pin the tail on the donkey.
then I need to do so, which is why I'm trying to get my ducks in a row. So that's why I'm asking what the next step is other than me getting my nails swabbed.
You ain't getting a manicure, bitch.
I mean, you want me to tell you how to not be accused of a crime? Is that what you're asking? Like, I don't know what you want.
I'm trying to prepare myself for whatever may need to be done so I can, I guess, stick up for myself.
I mean, I think you're doing just fine. You came, you talked.
I just don't want you guys to, again, show up and Lucas is in the house.
Like 42.
Well, we did tell you yesterday that we don't want to do anything around your son, hence why you came to us. So I don't know why you think that's going to change.
That and or me not just show up back home.
I'm sorry, what? That or what?
Me just not show up back home. That's what, oh, he's so happy that I'm staying over at the house with Brian. Like, so happy. And I'm not going back to the house, to my house, for however long I can stay over here.
Who's she talking about?
because
Who's
whatever
he?
to blow over.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you don't mind me asking, so for whatever it is you all are
Pinning on
claiming
me.
from the videos, which, yeah,
It don't look good.
is that what you're going to tell him? Like his parents? It's like, oh yeah, and by the way, she did.
Did what?
I mean, what would you tell him?
I don't think it really matters what we're gonna tell the parents.
Oh, it is a steel to the fire.
She's.
Well, we can't hide things, and I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to go. I'm not saying that we're going to go and tell them every single thing we have. But again, this is the Orange County Sheriff's Office. That's public record. So eventually, like, this all will come out.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not.
Matter of time.
You're making it sound like we're going to tell them something, so then your life is in danger, and I don't like that accusation.
No.
So let's just nip that in the butt right now.
Nip it in the
Well,
butt.
that's what's going to happen.
I cannot.
But
I
we
cannot
What are we gonna
choose.
tell them?
But we can't even, but so technically there's no concrete report yet, even.
Right. So
So it's,
you want me to like
I'm
tell
telling
you
you
exactly what I'm
some
going to
of the
tell them? I don't know what I'm
that I
going to tell
did.
them. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. Let's just leave it at that. Just like you don't know why you went upstairs. I don't know what I'm going to tell them.
so
Parents that are dealing with
can I
that's fine that
can I call you the way that I did last time?
Yeah, my phone is an open line.
My phone has an open line.
Missy should be here.
Can I call you like I did last time? Oh, now they're alone. This ought to be good.
I get it. Look, I get it. That looks really bad.
Mhm.
So that's what scares me. Like, what do I need to plan on? Like, what do I need to plan on? I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional. I promise you, on Lucas's life, it was not intentional.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what.
Isn't it interesting how different she is with the female versus the male investigator? It's like she really thinks she can manipulate the woman, but she can't manipulate the guy. Let's see how hard she tries to play this female investigator that has COVID.
Is what would be a true statement, what would not. I mean, you're promising on your son's life, that's fine.
That's how much it means.
Sorry.
She brings the
That's how much
kid.
it, look, that's how much it means.
Nip it in the butt.
I hope you take
Planting
that to heart.
flowers.
Please.
He's doing
And
shots.
it's documented that you said that, yeah. I get it.
Do you have any idea when I can get my phone back?
No telling.
What do you say?
I just said no telling. I mean, our digital forensics unit is, got a lot of cases on their plate. I mean,
Well, and that's not
This is
technically my
mine.
laptop, it's Lucas's laptop.
Okay.
But he plays, you'll see all the games that he has on there.
as soon as we can get that back to Lucas, we will. As soon as we can release your phone, we will. But we have no way of being able to tell you because we don't have control over their caseload and how they arrange what they do. So I don't know. And at this point, I think, honestly, with everything else that's going on, that should probably be at the bottom of your list of worries.
I'm trying to make Lucas happy so he can have his laptop back.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
Brian not have a laptop for him?
He has his laptop that he has to do for work, but he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping.
Now it's the awkward silence part.
It's not a big deal. There's nothing on the laptop anyway.
Now they're just going to sit there. Sarah. Sarah's going to break the silence. Who's going to break it?
So you will keep me posted, like updated.
Sarah.
That's my thing, is I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in the meantime.
Get a lawyer, biatch.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know what to tell you though. What?
But you all have more information than I do, where it's yeah, you might want to, or yeah, you might want to.
I'm sorry, what?
We have more information on what?
I'm sorry, what?
Like,
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know. And most of it we got from you.
but that, like I was telling her, yeah, that's bad. Which I swore in my son's life was not intentional. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for myself
Okay.
going forward with this, nonetheless, with his family. And are you all just showing up with Lucas in the house?
I think we've already both told you that we would be mindful of any situations.
Here comes the silence again. There's no clock, though.
So you guys, I guess you're going to call me tomorrow?
She's
Or do
trying
they
to
come back
figure
down
out
here?
what's going on.
I'll chat with you next time. I have no idea when I'm going to call you next.
Isn't the report coming out tomorrow?
No.
Our report.
I'm just saying a report is generated through us, and the sheriff's office is a public entity. So if someone were to come request something, then
No, I'm talking about his autopsy.
she's waiting and doing more follow-up, but
She's looking at him again tomorrow,
yeah.
but she won't be finished with him because she's pending for other stuff.
So after this, what? I'm done? For now?
He's like, oh, you could say that. He's like an overweight Mr. Bean.
How long does this stuff take to get back?
The
Most
FDA
of that
results?
you won't get back. The swabs and stuff will stay.
But I'll know about it?
Did they swab her yet?
Our dispatch center keeps calling my phone, and I keep having to have other people call them to see what they need.
The texting is going to drive her crazy.
I hope you all can really both truly understand that that was not my intent. I miss him a lot.
Oh, it sounds like it.
I mean,
No more.
but my question has remained the same. What do you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position like that?
Yes, but you have to understand too. I know.
No, just what would you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position?
I had no idea because I've never done it before.
Why have you never done it?
Good answer.
Why would I?
Exactly.
Why would I do it before?
Why did you do it now?
I clearly have said why. Why?
No, you don't know
Never.
why. You
Never.
just know that it's not intentional,
Yeah.
but you don't know why. But that's okay.
Really?
I'm not trying to
Right?
force you to say
Yes,
something
really.
that you don't know.
Oh, COVID call. Oh.
It's feeding and penning.
The silence. Sarah will break it again. Watch. The texting. She can't last much longer sitting there.
The fact that you guys would assume that I'm that kind of person.
We're not assuming anything. We're going by the facts. It happened.
Like you said, you don't know me.
Oh, she's got her purse. Like, she's getting ready to go. She's trying to set the stage. Like, oh, set it back down. She doesn't want to assume anything. Amy Darcy, thank you so much. She is a wackadoo. Thank you so much, Amy.
What time is it, please?
4:46.
You got somewhere you got to be, Sarah? We can watch the parking lot video after this. It'll be kind of funny to watch it in reverse order. This view.
In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough.
Doing what I did is punishment enough. Let me go home. I need to go home to
I think
Lucas.
that's why I haven't slept. Because that's all I see.
Oh, well, that replaces criminal
So that right
charges.
there says something.
She knows she has no feeling and she doesn't know why. Crime solver, thank you.
Not my intention.
Did they release the 911 call?
Barely touched her. Well, that would be very random.
That would be funny.
Yeah, laugh. He probably got the COVID after. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Oh, see? He's already getting it. Oh, Lord. Lord have
Nonetheless, I have
mercy.
to live without him now.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
Punishment in itself.
Yeah. Definitely a tragic situation.
I'm through with alcohol.
Thanks, Leotech.
And it's unfortunate
We miss
that
you.
stupid things like this happen.
She says it's unfortunate. Yeah, you think?
Absolutely.
Just a little unfortunate, Sarah.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His daughters too.
17 months?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Make what worse?
How I feel?
Hear her coughing out in the hall?
This is
Making a comment. I mean,
CSI that was there yesterday. I think she took your photos.
No, forensics at least has a mask on. Dude, they're all gonna have the virus. I wonder if she's gonna plead her case to this forensics chick.
So I'm just going to take your swab and go around on one hand and then do the separate one for your other hand. Okay?
Oh my God, 44 months? Holy.
So there's a lot of butt joints.
Sarah needs a butt joint.
Right hand?
This won't hurt a bit, Miss Sarah. Oh, Lord, it's getting worse by the minute. Someone send her home. 44 months. Love you too, Shell. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good evening. 44 months is insanity, really. Can you imagine how grimy her damn fingernails must be? Her drinking. God knows what she's been up to. Someone see if the 911 call was ever released. I never have heard that. If someone can look. Please. It's the quietest she's been all day. I know his shirt is really bright. This is a horrible video, though. The quality is awful. Just god-awful. It's all fine and dandy, though, Sarah. No worries. She said she was going to contact his parents. What? And his job and his classes that he had to take for whatever, I don't know what he was on probation for. It happened in 2020. It really is an ugly color shirt. It's on YouTube? All right, we'll find it. We'll play the 911 and then we'll play the parking lot video because that one is quite humorous. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you. How come every forensics collector in these police department videos always looks the same? They always look the same. Oh, I know. The audio is not the greatest either. Was he arrested for domestic or something? I hope not, Looking Beyond, because I don't want to see that. Amy Darcy. When it's playing, listen to her giving CPR. The operator can tell she's not doing it right or at all. What's up, Poon? Welcome, Poon. We're just watching Sarah Boone get her Skeletor fingers swabbed. Trish, that was when I started. October of 2018. Actually, December of 2018, somewhere on there. It's all fun and games until they start swabbing your fingernails. Well, that's what I was thinking. She said she didn't have a restraining order, though. 3 battery charges and trying... What? She was charged 3 times with battery? Oh, boy. Eli and Kim were sick of their shit. Wow. They probably thought it was a matter of time. They probably thought it was just a matter of time before one of them did something to the other, the neighbors.
Okay, I'm done with all these. Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go. Okay. Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
He asked to swear. Remember how I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so he raised his hand to remind me to tell you.
Okay.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
For which
True
everything?
and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything you've
you
said
told
today,
us.
everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
Because
That's how
anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we want to assure that everything that we talked about is,
True and accurate to the best of that person's knowledge.
it's not a trick question,
Why?
to the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn
Oh,
and face
here
the
we
wall.
go.
Hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand.
call Brian, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So
You'll
why
be
is this
afforded.
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick.
not
How's
a
this a
trick.
trick?
So,
I brought you in here to ask you to explain a few things to us, and
You were read your rights.
your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
intentionally.
Intentionally.
Still there.
Thank you so much,
Have a
Leo.
seat.
It's so nice. Thanks, Leo.
Really, guys?
Really?
So if I didn't show up,
Then we would have come and got you.
why
You're
is this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before you all said I could leave.
when
That I was done after this.
You
after
are
that.
done.
we were done, yes, we were done. Absolutely.
So now, so that's what it is,
We are done.
right? Not intentional.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to do now?
You will,
Someone needs to call Brian.
okay.
Lucas is waiting for Mom to come home.
Who's Brian?
This was not my intention. I thought I
Oh,
was
her
waiting for
dad,
you all to
the
come
dad.
and figure out what's what and how many.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home and see Lucas. Now he's just not going to have me come home.
Well, you should,
So there's nothing that I can do.
All right, no.
honey.
There's nothing that I
You're
can do in order
handcuffed.
to go home and see Lucas and prepare.
Not right now, no. You'll be afforded a time in court, you'll be afforded an attorney, you'll be afforded a chance to talk to a judge, and all that stuff will be worked out.
But what's the time frame for that, though?
I have no way of being able to tell you. You should make first appearance probably by tomorrow morning. if
She's
not
an
tonight.
idiot. She should ask for a lawyer
Busy.
way
How
long time
quickly you get
ago.
down there. I
I had a
don't
sneaky
work in
suspicion
there.
this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
Oh boy.
You all tricked me down here.
Absolutely did not.
She's got some nerve. Even after her hands are behind her back and she's.
I just got those.
Okay. They are not allowed in the jail.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes if I go.
Oh, I just got those. Her cigarettes.
And what am I supposed to do with my car?
You'll be fine where it is. When you get down there, you'll have free phones, you'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
Yeah, once you get down there, get booked in, you'll be able to use a phone in the waiting
But how
area.
long will that take? Because I need to talk to
Oh
Brian.
my God.
I don't know, it depends how busy, how quickly they get you through. I probably would say within the hour. It's a free phone
Yes?
call
Yeah.
in the lobby, it's a free phone
All
call.
I'm doing is bringing you there, sign
Yep.
the paper, and you're going to.
She has no clue.
So can I ask you, or whoever it is, those holding cells, the holding cells, am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're familiar with the big bay. As long as you go in
The
and
big
you act
bay.
civil to them, they'll set you in the big bay. And you'll be left there for
Can
a
you
while.
request that while I'm there?
No, that's not up to us. We don't
Go
work
into the
there.
clinker.
As long
Big
as,
house.
like he's saying, is if you don't
If
act
you
up.
go in and act like this, you'll go in and they'll put you in the big bay. If you go in there screaming and kicking and yelling and
Why would
cursing
I
at
do
people,
that?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know that's what happens. That's how they weed people out. If you go in acting like this,
So I asked for the big bay?
they'll put you there as long as you're acting like this.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack in this little thing.
Let them know.
Yep.
So what am I going to do with my purse? Oh, sorry.
Your purse is going to come, but the cigarettes and stuff can't, so.
She's paced about a brand new pack of smokes.
Oh, no, it's all good. Mine are the opposite, so.
What made you all decide to do this?
What?
Made us decide to do this.
Uh-huh.
George's dad.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
You
I
did?
knew this was gonna happen.
So I came
Well, we
down here
gave-
willingly.
Yes, absolutely. We were trying to figure out what's going on. We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Unintentionally.
Intentional or not.
Jump right down there.
You act like when you say unintentionally, that absolves you from everything.
I need to get, I have my, I don't know if it's able to be or not.
Oil, then. I apologize.
I have things in my car that I need to.
She needs things from her
What
car?
kind of stuff do you have in your car that you're worried about?
Well, I have my medication.
Okay, they have a pharmacy.
She sounds like Donna
there, so if
Adelson
there's
now.
something that you have to have right away, you'll be seeing a nurse.
It's panic attack stuff.
Well, again, when you get checked in, you're going to be seeing a nurse, and that they have a pharmacy there, so they'll be able to take care of any kind of that stuff. That protocol is out of my realm. I don't work down there, so I don't know, but I do know they do have a pharmacy, and that you will be afforded to see somebody. Okay?
All done?
Yes, ma'am. Let's say no.
Bobby! Okay, now let's find that 911 call, shall we? Sarah Boone. I know Katie Case sent it, but I don't have my email open, so if I can find it. I did, right here. Here we go.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court, apartment 3.
4748, what's the street name?
France, FRANTZ.
And the apartment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
3.
My boyfriend is dead.
Oh.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Wow.
Fire rescue. What's the location, Mercy?
Desk 32.
No, please don't leave.
4748 France Lane, apartment 3.
France Court.
Who was there?
France Court.
Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where that is.
Okay, fine, okay.
It's Hillwood Park Apartments.
Okay, 4748 France, correct?
Correct.
All right, correct. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. And like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay, what's the apartment number?
3.
3.
Apartment 3?
Yes, like he has like blood coming out of his mouth, and I don't know if like he had like an aneurysm or what happened.
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help out there too. All right, okay. Okay,
now?
Okay, yeah, man, listen, we're on our way out there. You're at 407-716-8684. Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No.
Hanging?
I pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
Okay, so he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Okay, how old is the boyfriend, ma'am? 42-year-old male. All right. Okay, we're sending help out there. Sheriff's Office on the way out there?
Yes,
I'm sorry?
Yeah, okay. All right, listen to me. Okay, I just need to confirm this. All right, I understand. I just need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No. He's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
All right.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
But nothing happened. He's purple.
Okay, listen to me. There's a defibrillator available. I need you to get it for me, okay?
What is it?
You have an AED available?
What?
No.
All right. Are you right by him now?
I'm sorry?
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen. So listen, is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff.
Right, okay. All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows, okay.
Yes, I did.
All right, okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right, okay, listen. Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? All right? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Baby, I'm telling you. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay.
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
Oh my
Okay,
God, she
okay.
screamed?
Listen to me. All right, I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbone.
Oh, hell no. She wasn't going to touch him. She just screamed because he gurgled. I had to rewind that part. I'm sorry.
Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay.
Oh my God. She was not going to get near him.
Okay, ma'am.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right, I want you to play.
I picture her with a cigarette in her hand going, ah! He just gurgled and jumping back. Wow. She is something else.
And you can tell.
Okay, ma'am.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right, I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, going at least twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3,
She's
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is nothing.
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just continue pumping his chest. Count on a second count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Do you guys
12,
think she's actually doing it?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, ma'am, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
He's stiff and he's purple.
Okay. Keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay? Still doing it. Just don't make me count, okay?
Right, okay, that's fine. You're doing a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. That's all right. They're getting there as fast as they can, along with the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
Okay. Keep on pumping, ma'am. 1,
We were playing
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, ma'am.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
He's more out of breath
okay?
than she is.
We were playing
Okay.
hide and seek.
Okay. All right, I understand. All right, just keep on pumping for me, okay? Okay.
You don't do that anymore. You don't.
Please hurry.
I don't think you do
This is
breaths.
horrible. This is horrific. What happened? Like, what happened?
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest for me, okay? They're in the parking lot. They should be up there shortly, okay?
I'm still doing it, okay?
All right, okay, good.
She is,
And you
Shell.
found him in a suitcase, you said?
Yes. We were playing hide and seek last night. I fell asleep. I think they're here.
That doesn't even make
All
sense.
right, just keep on pumping his chest until they take over, okay?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Open. Come in. Can I stop pumping now?
Let them take over for you, okay?
When was the last time anybody saw him?
Clinker.
Last night. We were playing hide and seek. He hit a nerve.
He hit a.
Okay.
He hit a nerve.
Unfortunately, he's been down too long. There's nothing we can do for him.
Hello, ma'am.
And so we're there, obviously.
All right.
My boyfriend. Is your boyfriend? Okay. Does he have any kind of metaphors? No. No? Not that I know of.
Hello?
Hey, ma'am, the fire department's going to take care of you now, okay? Yeah, so we'll see you there.
All righty. Hello, ma'am. You still there? Hello?
She gone. Wow. That girl was not pumping anything but that cigarette into her mouth. All right, so now we're going to see them arrive. Let's see. Sarah Boone. Body cam. Here we go. Here's the police going there now. I think. Yeah, there's not going to be sound, I think, for the first 30 seconds. Wow, he hid in there? That's what she said? She seemed like she was annoyed she even had to call 911. Like it was his fault. He didn't get out of the suitcase when she passed out. How dare he? She's hungover and she doesn't want to deal with this shit. And then she calls her ex-husband. First. This woman's nuts. So her trial starts January 30th or 29th or something. This is the day. Oh my God, that scared me. Holy.
Hey, would you do me a favor, pull one of these spots just so we can get out in a minute? It's 607, so it's going to be turned over to you guys.
Yep.
Okay, see, so they're already there. The fire department arrived. Ambulance, whatever. This is on February 24th of 2020. And this is them arriving after her 911 call. But how does it even make sense? How do you play hide and seek when the person gets in the place they're hiding and you know where they are? That's not hide and seek. It doesn't even make sense, Sarah Boone. But what else are you going to say?
He was last seen last night, so...
You could get all your guys out of there.
What's that?
You could get everything out of
wrapping
there.
up getting info. You got a clipboard, I'll get you all your names and stuff.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Really? Her son? Totally delusional. All right, I'm going off cam for a little bit.
Who pronounced?
She did. Oh, right there.
Did you call it? What time did you call it?
I got a time for it.
Hello there.
Oh, yeah, she's hungover.
Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information from the fire department.
Hungover.
Property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
And he walked that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
Can I go? I had a cigarette lit.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
This is her
I got my
seventh
Dr. Pepper on the
lawyer.
counter.
Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
Look at her hoodie.
It's Armand, too.
I got a black
Put the time
Thank you very much.
that you called it.
Yeah, I put that right there.
Is that the time you called it? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, 12:51.
You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and I, we drank last night. We had a.
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're not.
Oh, they're not leaving?
I
Okay.
think I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to, because this might be a real scene. So each of them has to put their name in.
Normally, I just put everybody.
Yeah, you calling Rich working?
What's going on?
So
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like,
Yeah,
he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he lives here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up in
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
A heart attack?
None that I know of.
You didn't take any medicine
No.
last night?
No.
No medicine?
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was doing CPR.
What time did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so hot now.
What?
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with this, sir, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm getting Lucas.
Wait, what? She says, I'm so cotton mouthed right now. And what does her shirt say? I got to see what her shirt says.
Calling 911. You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
what
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper?
Something UGG is UGG. Her shirt. This can't even be real. This can't even be real, guys. See, when I see shit like this, it can't be real. And what's the scar on her hand, dude? She's got a big old scar on her hand. But her shirt says, you ready for this? Is UGG an emotion? Is UGG an emotion? Meanwhile, her boyfriend is dead inside a suitcase, and she's worried about Cottonmouth and Dr. Pepper. I would say at this point, yes, UGG is an emotion.
I'm so caught mouth right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done.
I am so cottonmouth right now.
Tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
what
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so caught mouth right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with this, sir, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well,
Appreciate it.
I gotta go get Lucas.
I'm getting Lucas.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second.
Brian in his sandals.
Just give us a second, okay? We gotta...
Somebody else on that call and break and
It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
Thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right?
Water. I can get you some water, okay?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I hate to keep stopping this, but this woman is really something else. Watch her face. This is a lot for you to handle.
Water. I can get you some water, okay? Just, I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
Oh, I didn't go far enough. I apologize. I just have to see her face again.
Just give us a second, okay? Somebody else on that call break and it's on the counter. I can't move anything from out of the house. Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right?
Oh my God. This chick. Wow. She is something else.
So now, this is probably a lot for you to deal with, right?
Oh, that face. Woo! Look at the pupils, too.
Sit. I don't water. I can get you
And then
some
look
water.
how quickly she changes. She's like, ooh. And then she's like, can I get some water? I need some water. You know, I wouldn't mind slowing this down just a hair. If it sounds too stupid, I'll turn it back.
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal with, right? Sit. I don't water. I can get you some water, okay?
Wow.
Just, I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me. I need water. Okay, I'll get some for you.
222 Charlie, put you on it.
Okay, so you don't live here in this house?
No. I live down in Lake Renata Cove down there.
Lake Renata Cove, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me how you came here today, or...
Well, I had been calling...
Come down here, we gotta talk.
I've been calling since...
You've been calling your ex-wife or current wife?
Yes.
Okay.
No, ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year and a half. About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out, because this is supposed to be her day to hold her child.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then
She was back inside the lobby.
finally got a...
Wow. Okay, so he started calling at 11:30 in the morning, and she wasn't answering yet. So he's wondering if she's going to be reliable this time and take the kid. And she's sitting there telling the cops how worried she is about Lucas. I have to get to Lucas. No. Seems to me he was the only responsible parent in this equation, because he just said she's not been reliable with the kid. Right? Sorry, I'm trying to make this so you can see the whole screen. But so she was shirking on her responsibilities with her kid. She's a POS. But what happened to her life? Because I don't think she was probably always like this. What made her, I wonder, turn to drinking? Or, I mean, I'd like to know more about her story.
A hold of her at 12:49, which is when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here. So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49 was when she called him. I wonder what time Do we even have a time that he went in the suitcase? Like, do we know? And props to all the dads in the house for taking care of your kids like this guy did.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here. And then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
in there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
But I called her initially.
Do you have water in your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Nothing?
No,
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she called, you get over here.
Well, I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to be at Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see, and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs. I didn't really want to be in there around it, so I told her.
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that. I've been over here before. Right.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that tile area.
Okay. So
I don't think I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have. Well, sit tight for us. We're going to make a few phone calls, and then we'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical issues, or?
I don't.
Okay, but you've met him before?
I've met him before, yes. Yes, they've got a whole fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you guys have been called over there quite a few times.
For the two of them?
Yeah, he's been arrested, I think, 5 times for violence against her, so.
Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with, I haven't been here personally. So they have
he's currently on parole because of it, so.
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, from last time he got, whatever it's called, like retrial something or other. He had to go to a domestic violence class. I know he was doing it, a parole officer, stuff like that. But I mean, like, every time she'd have him arrested, the next day she was trying to get him bailed out of jail. So I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from the tap.
Imagine being married to her.
Okay, well, listen, please do me a favor. Tight.
Oh, no.
I'll make a few phone
not a problem.
calls.
I mean,
where does your kid need to be picked up?
Lakeline Elementary.
How soon, though?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I normally leave out.
Let me try and get this going for you because I know you need that.
I'm just curious why they didn't redact the child's elementary school out of this video. Why would the police release that with that information in it? That's really gross. Like, he's 9.
Martinez.
Redacted. Boone was charged in 2020, not 2018.
I'll go ahead and start making the calls. Sam, could you go ahead and give me his last name? Torres? Spell it for me.
Torres.
And his first name?
George, Jorge. Jorge.
I mean, what did they just redact? What did they just redact right there? What was she just talking about when they had cut it out? But they leave the child's elementary school in there? It's bullshit. Cops should know better.
His birth date?
2/13/78.
And this is the boyfriend?
Yes.
How long?
Protect our children.
Living together that whole time?
Yes.
Okay. And your last name?
Boone.
Spell it.
Boone.
First name?
Sarah. Sarah.
Birth date?
10/10/77.
So, you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine.
Putting puzzles together, doing artwork.
Doing puzzles, artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine, and then decided to play hide and seek. So he
What time was that? Do you remember?
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by, like, what, 12:30?
Okay.
Well, I went upstairs at least, and I fell asleep.
Okay.
Forgetting that he was in the
you guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
And at some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where it is.
Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little joke?
It was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
What's on her forehead?
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay.
Look at her hands.
You came back downstairs?
This morning? Or this afternoon, yes, when I got up.
Ballpark, what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through. Jobs.
Yeah, sorry, Kendi.
Life, all that good stuff. So I just totally forgot.
So you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About what time this morning did you start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because I was awake, but then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is, and I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase, and he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening, so I unzipped it, took him out, and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
So wait a minute. She's saying that she already told him to come over. He was on his way over before she unzipped the suitcase. This bitch don't even know what she's talking about. I'm going to slow her down just a hair. I want to hear this part. Because this is like her confession of waking up.
I forgot he was in the suitcase and he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. So I unzipped it, took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here.
Hold on. She said, I unzipped it. That means she went down those 3 full sides of the suitcase. Look at this girl. Wow. So she called him and had him come over before she even opened the bish. She was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase. And then she called him and then opened it. Look at her fucking eyes, guys. What are we watching? A very disturbed individual.
Because I was awake.
Watch how she changes.
And then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is. And I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase and he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. So I unzipped it, took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called them?
Yes.
Okay.
And air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR. You were doing
Look at her hands.
Your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing.
And he's got no medical. He doesn't take any medication.
I don't know. I don't know medical-wise. I know he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had something to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Here's. I want you to sit back down because I don't want you.
Can I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
First is on 29 Residential Audible 13023 Island Bay Drive.
I'll do what I can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
Oh my God. She's drinking out of the spigot. She's drinking out of the
Medication to the front door. Turn to that 1325. Motor unit.
Oh my goodness, she's a hot mess.
Cancel medication.
Watch her.
Door. Turn to that 1325. motor unit on the channel.
The cups are like right there.
Here, 44 motor
Sit
unit.
right here. Don't talk to the ex-husband right
Oh,
now.
I won't.
Okay?
I won't. But can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope. All of it.
Nope.
Secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these deputies has a pack from someone, you know. Sit down and I'll try and get you what you need, okay?
Just cut, please.
Okay. I don't want you on your feet.
You want cameras?
Yeah.
Where's the place to talk about?
Want to talk over here?
All right, this is redacted. They're talking about what was inside the house. Can you imagine all these neighbors finding out that these drunks that lived by them and fought all the time, he ended up dead inside a freaking suitcase? I know, it's just funny. She's a mess. What's up, General? She did buy 2 bottles of wine that night, but who knows what else was in her system. She's very swollen. Yes. Back to Sandal guy. Ex-husband. He's worried about going and getting his kid.
After we got divorced.
It's still Boone. Okay.
Yeah,
and then your first name?
Brian, Brian.
Brian. And your date of birth?
5/27/75.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's at school.
I bet Brian works in sales.
He's 9. He's 3rd grade.
I can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay. 6th grade, you said?
3rd grade.
Oh, 3rd grade.
9.
3rd grade. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So sit tight for us. I'm sorry it's so hot. Maybe the middle of that would be a good spot to stay in. So we'll take it from there. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Does the ex know that he's dead? No one really seems surprised.
South and 221 Alpha unit check. 4 pounds, 2 Central. 10/10/12 and 1332.
Watch this. I'm going to portal myself over here.
Want to do this now?
Yeah, I moved myself over here and she's sitting on the ground.
Did we get that dog by any chance?
The dog?
Sleeping under the...
Oh, poor thing.
Oh.
So your backyard's not fenced? Okay. Because we put him in the backyard and I guess he knew to...
I'm sorry?
Your dog. We thought the backyard was fenced.
The dogs are outside?
No. We have them contained.
One's deaf and one's blind.
Okay.
Dear.
That's why I was making sure they were under the table.
Dear God.
Nope, that's yours. So we just stand, wait for get the instructions on what to do next. You got some water, good, okay.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now, we can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade? You're okay right there? Or maybe a little closer here where the shade is?
Still on?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do they say that? Like, of course you should still be on. Why wouldn't you?
Oh no, you're in 24 right now.
What in the world? 23 unit check.
I'm like, nobody's going up there?
I heard silence. I said 220. I was leaving Econ in 50. Just gonna go get me a sub. And then I said, well.
Go into the clinker, the big house.
23 now check, unit check.
Am I able... Someone asked...
1334.
And then you said, wait a minute. My ex-husband, Brian, had a cigarette. Okay,
All she wants is a
Let you
damn
guys music
cigarette.
right now.
I know, so I was asking you to ask for one.
You want me to get a cigarette from him and bring it to you?
That's okay.
I could probably do that.
Ask him
Ask him
for a lighter.
for a lighter.
No problem.
Oh my God.
I was going to have him arrange childcare.
Okay, good. For the child in school up the street. Okay.
Is my name on there yet?
No, sir, it's not. I need to get her on there too, and him.
Yes.
So they're en route already, probably?
Did anybody call him?
No, you want me to call?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were calling. All right, let me get homicide. Right.
Homicide. Now the shit gets real.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm still on. Let me.
I like the woman cop. She is very nice. I like her demeanor. She has a very calming demeanor. Look at her sitting over there. Pathetic AF. Worried about her cigarette. I mean, I would be wanting a cigarette too, but shit. If they don't have a lighter, she's going to use the stones. She's going to be like Boy Scouts. 2 sticks. Oh, here we go. Is ugh an emotion? Sarah Boone. Is ugh an emotion? I want to know what time he went in the suitcase. Ew,
That's
look at her
natural. You're nervous.
legs.
You have your anxiety, you're scared, right?
Good grief.
I don't know how to explain it to you.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I don't know how to. I'm just waiting for whoever, so.
I could tell you this. I'm going to be here just as long as you are. Including my... It's going to be a while. I'm welcoming this breeze right now. It's kind of warm. All right? So just bear with us.
I know.
All right?
If you could, like, give me whatever updates or anything that you know of, that's just how I work.
Updates?
Well, let me look at my computer, see.
Can you give me any updates? Because that's how I work. I know. Isn't it crazy, Carlin? Is ugh an emotion? Thank you, Mike Sander, for the
We already
facts.
got a detective on his way. He's on the screen. Okay.
Do we think she might end up representing herself?
No, ella quiere lavarse las manos. She's calling. Honey, that's my corporal. Let me pick it up.
Oh no, is that the neighbor Kim? Look at all those detectives. I would be so scared. Is that the girl that has COVID? Her shirt is ugh an emotion. Like, I would never see that in the store and go, oh my God, I'm going to buy that shirt. Is ugh an emotion? That just tells you her personality right there. Look how puzzled they are. They're like, oh my God. I wonder how long she was up and freaking out before she actually called the ex. Like, oh my God, I can see her walking around. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, sir. My name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott. To my understanding, you reside here? Yes. Okay. Is it just you,
Flavor Flav stuff.
Okay.
I have a 9-year-old. It's 50-50 with Brian, my former husband.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. So from what
Rodriguez
has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided you guys...
12:30ish, yeah.
Okay. You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then...
Was your son home at the time, or...
No.
Okay.
No, with my... with Brian.
Okay.
Decided to play... We're just stupid like that. Like,
sure.
We were putting puzzles together, and we were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then decided to play hide and seek. Just being stupid.
Artwork?
Okay.
I wonder what kind of artwork it was.
Decided to get in the Suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to dip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning or this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning?
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Or this afternoon?
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So
okay.
I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was...
So she woke up and she says she laid in bed because she didn't want to come downstairs. I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't want to come downstairs because you remembered pushing that suitcase down. What a weirdo, man.
I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. Okay. I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And, so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and...
Do whatever you need to do. Just give me my Dr. Pepper and my nicotine, okay? All right, we're going to listen to her timeline again.
Sure about if you woke up this morning.
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Or this afternoon.
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. Okay. I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compressions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And
but wait a minute. Brian was on his way over and then she called 911 and was on with 911. But don't we hear Brian in the background?
And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and...
Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Can I ask, is George, was he diagnosed with any kind of medical history?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of wine here and there, but
Occasional bottle of wine.
That was going to be my next question. So you guys don't normally drink? You just drink once in a while, or?
Well, I'm going to say, like...
Every day.
I guess normal drinking is, like, we will have, like, a glass of wine or two, like, while we're cooking dinner. Sure. Over here, and we'll play a board game with him. I mean, little games in there. But, I mean, it's not, like...
A couple of beers a day?
Well, but I don't... Like, I don't understand, though, like, for the little bit that we had, like, it not had anything to even do with it. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or an aneurysm or what happened. I don't know.
And were you guys together all day yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Like, neither of you left the apartment yesterday?
I think he drove up to the convenience store to get cigarettes.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can walk there.
Does he have any history of using any drugs? I know he doesn't now, because you said he doesn't, but...
I don't know.
As far as you've ever known him, you've never seen him...
No. I mean, he's from Philadelphia, and he grew up in Philadelphia, and then he went to Massachusetts, and then from Massachusetts he came down here. So I don't really know, like, a whole lot of, like, medical history or anything.
How long
like
have you guys been together?
Almost 4 years, like 3.5 years.
You guys been living here the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. He's never been to the doctor or to the hospital during that time?
He and his brother got into a really bad argument at one point, and he had to have facial reconstruction. But he has been in the hospital from that, and then I talked him into going to see, like, a regular physician to get just, like, a regular...
What the fuck? This George got into a fight with his brother and had to have facial reconstruction surgery. I can't imagine that this George was a very pleasant guy to get in a fight with either. Just saying. Who fights like that? And they're talking about it like she's talking about it like it's normal.
To the hospital during that time?
He and his brother got into a really bad argument at one point. He had to have facial reconstruction. But he has been in the hospital from that. And then I talked him into going to see, like, a regular physician so he could get just, like, a regular, like, checkup thing.
Yeah.
But there were no red flags.
How long ago was that?
The surgery or
Yeah,
the doctor?
Both.
The surgery, I think, was at this point, what, 2 years maybe? 2.5 years. The checkup was probably a good 2 years too.
Okay.
And the suitcase is still in there?
Yep.
Is it normally stored down there? Did you guys travel recently?
No, he was going to start putting some of the, what do you call it, donations in there. So that's why.
That's why it's out?
Yes.
Okay. You guys didn't recently travel somewhere or anything like that?
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away laughing?
Both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay. But what position was he in when you when he went in? Was he sitting on his rear end and his head up, and he just kind of bent over?
Okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this was his head, and then his knees right here, and his feet were down.
So he was laying on his side.
Yes. Yes.
You just closed the flap and zipped it around.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe we were playing.
Understandably. Okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about his family. Like, who do I talk to about that?
We're gonna do that once we walk through and see. Yeah, we're
not going anywhere. We're gonna be here.
I'm just telling you, like,
this is gonna be a while.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me.
Okay. His family has never liked me. Well, we just heard that someone bashed George's face in so bad he had to have reconstructive surgery. She said it was his brother. I don't know if that's true or not. But now she's saying, oh, his family has never liked me, blah, blah, blah. Sarah is the perpetual victim.
The blue-eyed white devil is what they call me. So
they call her the white devil. They call her the white devil.
They've never taken me in. They've never accepted me. I'll put it that way.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay. So
why
no one's gonna know until we will be making that notification. So
they're gonna kill me.
Okay, well.
Do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me. His kids are going to kill me in Philadelphia. They're going to kill me. This was not intentional.
Okay.
And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
We're gonna do a thorough investigation, and we will
All right, I got a picture of George for you guys. I'm telling you, I think Karchi's right. These people were on meth. They had to be. They were on something other than just alcohol. And you're going to see what I mean. This is, hang on. This is George, and this is probably one of his several arrests. I mean, really, take a good look at that. I'm going to continue playing the video, but take a good look at that photo, and you tell me there's not more going on here. Some kind of drug.
We'll definitely make sure that you don't feel scared when we leave here, okay? When
my
we leave.
9-year-old.
Well, he's at school, or he's with your husband.
I know. Well,
ex-husband.
Your husband said that, or your ex-husband said he made arrangements for your 9-year-old to be picked up.
Oh, okay, his mom, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go inside if that's okay.
Yes, please, but can you guys just keep me posted?
Of course.
So I know what's going on.
Yes.
And don't.
All you have to do is get their attention if you have a question or you need to talk to us. He's standing right there. She'll be right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Very thin.
You guys tell me, like, so you're telling me, like, you won't call whoever it is without telling me, right?
No.
I mean, I have all of their phone numbers.
We're not calling. We're not making phone calls. We're actually going to speak to them in person.
Yeah.
We
That'll
are.
be later
They're
on.
going to. Okay.
It'll be
You'll know
later.
prior to us making any
I'm
contact.
not going to be here.
Okay.
They're going to kill me.
Okay.
We'll address all of that, okay, before we leave. Okay?
This was.
Okay?
Look at his shoulder, you guys.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Look how bony he is. What is that?
Okay, Sarah, I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
He's very thin. I mean, they could have been doing pills, taking pills. Who knows? He's very, very skinny. Yeah, we watched the interrogation prior to this. We were watching him in reverse. Now she's pacing. She's skinny as hell, too. Oh, I'm not saying he deserved it, but I just think there's probably more substances going on here than just a couple bottles of wine. I mean, we've all probably had a couple of bottles of wine, and it doesn't cause you to do shit like this. You don't do irrational, weird things like, hey, let's play hide and seek. Like, that's meth shit, man. Weird. That's just weird behavior. It's. I've been around my fair share of drunks, and I've never seen them do.
They're coming out now.
Weird
I'll
shit
get you
like
somebody,
that.
okay?
Her legs are skinny.
She wants to say something. She wants to talk. I'm on. Yeah.
She wants her damn cigarette.
We're
You don't
here,
know
so
anything though, like why or how?
So we will not know the answer to that because we're not doctors. So what's going to happen is he's going to go to the medical examiner's office and he'll have what's called an autopsy. Yeah. That'll be first thing tomorrow morning. I'll know a lot, hopefully a lot more tomorrow morning as far as him. But I cannot, there's no way I could say how, why.
So just by looking at him, like, why is he purple?
Oh, that's normal when someone passes away. Lividity, you turn.
as soon as the heart stops beating, the blood starts to settle to the lowest points of the body, and then it just becomes very pronounced. So that's just called a public bleed. It happens every night.
I'm like really scared. I want you guys to know that.
Look around. You have all these deputies here, so while we're here, nothing's going to happen to you. Before we go and make any notifications, you'll have plenty of time to leave or do what you need to do. Whatever
To
you need
run?
To do. Okay?
Oh, shit.
And we can talk about that more in length, but yeah, it's not going to be a surprise.
Real quick, and then.
But like, I don't like this was totally like not.
How skinny she is.
Intentional. Like, that's what I'm scared about too. Like.
She has a big head.
We'll have all the answers. We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical examiner looks at it. Like she said, what you're seeing here is common. This is us coming out to a scene. Yeah, his age, no real medical history that we know of. For him to have passed away, we come out and we do an investigation. Yeah. We come out and do an investigation. Medical examiner's office will be sending people out. This is what we do. If he was 75 years old and had a history of heart condition, we wouldn't be here.
I just don't know what I don't know what it is.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to find out. We're just here to get the answers. The answers that you want, the answers that his family's going to want.
I just really want to see my son. Like, I really need to see my son. Well, I mean, I know I can't go anywhere, but...
No.
Right.
So, do I just, like, sit out here and wait for you guys?
If you would, yes, please.
Does anybody else having to show up, or everybody's here that needs to be here?
My team's here that needs to be here. The medical examiners will show up when we call them, but we're not ready for them yet. So they're going to take him, they're going to take some photos, take him, but that's towards the end of it. And they'll
Poor
be called
dogs.
well in advance when we're ready for them, but we're not ready for them at this point. So we won't be calling them.
I wish that, okay, I'm just going to get a little off topic on my animal rant.
Your mom's right. Jeffrey Dahmer kind.
Why can't law enforcement like have someone come from animal control or something, and like even a volunteer to come and take dogs away from crime scenes? I mean, why are we so cold-hearted as humans that we protect our dogs no matter what? But then I've seen so many of these crime scene videos where this dog is crying in the background, and it that's what I hear over all her bullshit, over them talking their shit to her. I hear that dog, and it bothers me. Like Dieter in the Watts case.
Okay. So like I said, I got to go do some paperwork. They're going to chat with some people, and then we're going to come back and talk to you if you're okay with that.
Yes, please.
So just give us a little bit more time. Like I said, I need to go and do that, and he's going to go do what he needs to do.
But do you guys tell his family, like, today or after tomorrow?
We have to. It's the
law. We have to go and make contact with the family.
Yeah.
They have to be notified.
Once our investigation is pretty much complete here, once we leave here, we will be going to...
But again, you'll know. I'm not going to just go and do it without you knowing. You'll know. We'll talk to you prior to doing anything like that.
But how, I mean, I understand what you guys and how you do it. And,
No, she's not arrested today.
So, but, like, what do you just tell him? What do you tell his parents? Like, what's the reason?
He passed away.
We tell them what we know at that point.
Yeah.
We tell them the truth.
And that we're going to be waiting for the autopsy results, and I will be at the autopsy in the morning, and hopefully the doctor will be able to give me some of what they think and see.
Yeah. We'll give them their number. They can contact them and get it from them.
But yeah, they're gonna know what we're here, what what we're investigating, and that we're still.
They're gonna think I killed him.
Why would they think that?
They always have said that. They've always have said that.
Oh, wow.
I told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me.
The blue-eyed white dragon? She said the white devil. Now she's saying the blue-eyed white dragon. And look at her legs. They're twigs. She's not healthy at all.
I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because they don't want him with me. So
look at her looking at all those detectives going in. She's like, I thought everybody that was here that needed to be here was already here. Well, guess what? Nope, honey. Look there's more detectives and homicides coming in.
They killed him.
Why would they think that?
They always have said that. They've always have said that.
What have they
I
said?
told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because they don't want him with me. So he's basically just not really been around his family because he chooses me over them. Even after I have encouraged him numerous times to go over there and see his family. They never accepted me, and I have always been really unforgiving over it, where they've never accepted me. And
that wind is horrible. Especially his sister.
Do you have somewhere safe that you can go tonight?
Did you hear that? Especially his sister. He had to pull her off of me one time. These people are all nuts. She had to pull her. Oh my God. I know. She said one of the dogs is blind and one is deaf, and they're probably old.
I have encouraged him numerous times to go over there and see his family. They never accepted me, and I have always been really unforgiving over it, where they've never accepted me, and everybody in his family has heard to take
right here.
So,
right here.
His sister. He had to pull her off me one time.
Do you have somewhere safe that you can go tonight?
Both my parents are deceased, my grandparents are deceased, my aunt and uncle are deceased. I got nobody. I have a brother that's in the Marines, and I've got another one that's in jail.
Unless the brother that's Marines, is he local?
No. Well, he's in Altamont, but I think he's doing whatever Marine thing he's doing.
Marine
But
thing?
The only way...
Your phone's inside, correct?
Yes.
Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have a phone.
He used my phone.
He used your phone.
Yeah, we did it
share a
together.
phone.
So, the only place I could go is over to Brian's house. So, I don't think he'll have a problem with it.
Okay.
So she...
Well, like I said, we're not gonna...
She's just invited herself to stay at Brian's. So now she's like, oh, I'm sure I can go to Brian's house. I'm sure he'll be okay with it. This chick she's not even upset.
We're going to leave here. If you do not feel safe, we are not going to leave here with you not feeling safe. Because then we're liable.
And then his ex-wife in Philadelphia.
Well, she's in Philadelphia, but yes.
There's going to be a funeral.
Right. that you're talking like days and weeks talking. No, and I'm talking right here, right now. So let me do my investigation.
Talking right here, right now.
Let me go do this paperwork that I'm talking about because we can go back and forth about what ifs like all day long.
I know, sorry.
I promise we're not gonna leave here for you and you not feel safe. Okay? I promise.
What's going on?
Please. Okay. Is this?
I don't even know what to tell you.
It's okay. Just take a seat, have some water, give us a few minutes, let us do our thing, and we'll be back to talk to you, I promise, okay?
Like you said, you need us again, just let him know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Go ahead and type.
Okay.
Unreal.
Keep like eyes on.
Yeah, I'll show the suitcase.
Do you have anyone in here?
There's nobody here, just me.
Okay, that's fine. You're right there, right?
Yeah.
Sit there and type. You're fine. I have relief coming, so just get typing.
All right, let's look this case up. I don't know all of the nitty gritty, if you will. Let's see if we can find Sarah Boone suitcase photos. Thank you, Shell, for putting it in the chat. I just can't open anything on this computer. It's like maxed out. I can feel it's starting to kind of lag on me, so I know if I open up anything on here, it's gonna screw it up. Let's see. I mean, this is it. I showed the video. Do you guys want to see the video again?
The emergency. It's Monday, February 24th. There's a crisis at the home of Sarah Boone, prompting her to call 911.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send a line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
The fire department takes over the call, and for the next few minutes, officials are obtaining critical details about what happened.
Now, tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in a case and we were playing, and like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
Fire and rescue instruct Boone on how to give chest compressions.
Just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, man, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
He's deaf and he's purple.
EMS arrived within minutes and advised Boone that her boyfriend, Jorge Torres, had been down too long and there was nothing more they could do. Boone explained she and Torres were drinking the night before and thought it would be funny if he got inside of a suitcase for a game of hide and seek. The next day, deputies returned and arrested Boone and charged her with second-degree murder in Torres's death. Boone's story about a childhood game gone awry unraveled when investigators say they found video on her cell phone showing Boone taunting and laughing at Torres while he was struggling to get out of the suitcase. Police say he was yelling he couldn't breathe and asking Boone for help. According to police, Boone was captured on video saying, "That's what I feel like when you cheat on me." When confronted with the video, officers say she told them she didn't remember those moments. But to investigators, those moments add up to motive for second-degree murder.
All right, let's bring back in our think tank. And here's the question I have for you. I mean, it's extremely tragic.
So, yeah, it is the biggest suitcase that you can buy. I want to do a poll with you guys to see where you stand on this. We're going to do one final poll, and this is, do you think Sarah truly doesn't remember that night? And I want to see what you guys think because I have some thoughts on that. Because I thought maybe that she blacked out. Good night, General. Was she wearing the UGG shirt the next day, too? Not to be confused with the fabulous boots, but is UGG an emotion? Get your votes in. Yeah, we watched the video earlier. But what I wanted to say about that is that at first I thought that she maybe didn't remember. But then when she explained that she woke up when she was like, ah, with her crazy eyes, she's like, I woke up and laid in bed. And then I remembered that he was in the suitcase. So I think she was so drunk that she was probably like, fuck him. You know, how she was like, F you and this and that. And she was probably like all drunk and she was like, fuck him. I'm going to go lay down for a while, whatever. So then she goes and lays down and she's out, or she takes Ambien or some kind of shit. And then she wakes up and comes to and she's like, oh my God. But I think she remembers. That's my thought. I think she remembers. Like if she would have passed out like on the couch, like where she was filming with like her phone in her hand, something like that, I could maybe understand. What's up, Leslie Rogers? She forgot about filming it. She forgot about her little revenge video that she thought was going to be so funny. Well, she's scared to death of his family. I don't blame her. I'd be scared too if I just did that to somebody. So, all right, guys, we had our fill of Sarah Boone tonight. Thank you for joining and thank you for your support. Thank you guys for becoming members, and thank you for the new subscribers. And the gift memberships are always a blast. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday, January 19th for an action-packed Friday afternoon stream. We're going to be going over some of the latest headlines and crazy stories as well. So everybody get a good night's sleep. I hope everybody who is sick feels better. I feel like I'm kind of coming down with a cold. So I'm really hoping and praying that I'm not. So I'm going to try to get some rest. Y'all do the same. Stay warm, stay safe, and be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. We're going to run our fabulous credits where we thank all of you guys for your support.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, no, we're all in this together.
Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.
I don't give a damn. I don't really
Psychopathy?
care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, 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 damn. You wanna be, you wanna be, you wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact. But I ain't got time, I ain't got time, I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Calling my phone when you feel alone, but I'll never call you back.
Don't want Jennifer.
I heard Eduardo with like a G.